now. Okay.
Starting the stream.
Oh, sweet. We're on. If you guys go to the here, I'll just post a link to the Modern DOOM Speedrunning Twitch. This is the overlay I kind of got set up.
Oh,
It isn't? Skill
not
issue.
For me. Ah!
Are you not in the room or anything?
I think I have to restart my browser.
Oh, okay, maybe. Here, I'm gonna just click on the link, make sure that's fine on my end. Yeah, I get it. I get into the room on my end.
All right.
But yeah. Oh, yeah, which reminds me, I should probably... So,
the link has been dropped.
You know what else has been dropped? My latest album.
Your latest what?
Yeah, what can I say? I'm the biggest music producer in the world. You might know me
in terms of following or
you might know
size?
me. Yeah. Yes. You might know me by my pseudonym. Lord.
All right, that's a joke.
That's a joke. Yeah.
Is that the South Park joke? I know it's from.
I said Lord, and then I was like, frick, South Park did that joke. Literally, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they did that joke for seasons, you know?
It was like for a whole season or something.
Is the channel actually live, by the way?
It is, yeah. If you can see it, everyone can hear you.
It was stuck for me.
Can I remove the scheduling in the panels? Okay, I got a gamer who's trying to talk to me. This is weird. Okay, heck you, Dara. Remove the schedule. That's fine. Where the heck is... Oh.
Nope. It's plain.
Oh, the run?
If I adjust the volume, that's just for me, right?
Yeah, volume is just for you.
Shall we go in then? Yeah?
Why is it... Oh, let's go back to the beginning.
Go back to
the... I didn't know we were starting already. Okay. Fine.
Well, the beginning is just the main menu and all that. Wait, what the heck happened? Yeah. It's all black. No.
Yeah, we're not even capturing on the stream.
Technical difficulties. Oh, disconnect. I've disconnected. No.
While Rytro sorts this out, let us talk a little bit about the run first. First things first that you'll need to know is that this run was done with macros. It was done with slowdown. And one thing about slowdown in Eternal is that it makes the footage really weird when you speed it back up. So you will not be hearing game audio this run. You will be hearing overlaid music of usually ambient soundtracks from the game in their respective levels. No gun sounds, but there will be some music to keep you stimulated, if you may.
Yeah. I tried real hard to fix the sound issue, but I couldn't find a way to do it.
Yeah. Well, before we get into that, because that is some important context, because yeah, this was spliced and all that jazz. But just for anyone who doesn't know anything about us or who we are, can we just go like left to right introducing ourselves?
Moob, you start.
Mute. All right, Mute's dead. Never mind. Let's go right to left to give Mute enough time.
Okay, so I start. Yeah, I'm Undeceiver. I made the run. I did run Doom Eternal myself, but I was never really that good. I always liked 100% more. Yeah, I'm not a great speedrunner, and Doom Eternal is pretty much the only game I've speedrun, but I found it interesting, especially the routing, so that's why I did the run. I think that's enough.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Rytro. I am also... Actually, I started speedrunning with Doom Eternal, too. I ran 100% a lot. I focused on 100% Ultra Nightmare. Frick. Everyone remember back when frickin' when there was no like distinction between no major glitches, unrestricted, etc. I was all the way back in those days, so that was fun. You can thank me as being the one person in the 100% who wanted despawns in Restricted, so... I know,
Well, I was
perfect.
okay with it. I was okay with it as well. To be honest.
Woo! We got all the cool people here.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay. Quarth.
I'm Quarth, another Doom Eternal moderator and speedrunner. I actually also started running this game, not as early as Rytro did, but more around 2021. I don't focus much on the base game, I do more in the DLCs, but I'm still very active and very interested in what's going on here. So I'm very excited to see what this TAS has to offer. I followed its development as closely as I could, and by that I mean I stopped everything the moment I saw Undeceiver post in the runs whenever he finished a new level. So it is very, very cool to see the run finished, ready to go, and fully up.
And who is this attractive gentleman on the left side of the
Who
people?
could this possibly be?
funny you should say that. Hi everyone, my name is Mute6. I am a Doom Eternal gamer. I am the second generation speedrunner. I came after Rytro. I came around about the same time as Quarth. I play mainly any percent restricted, 100% Ultra Nightmare, all the good fun stuff. A little bit retired right now, but yeah, that's all about me. How are you guys doing in this gorgeous morning?
I'm doing quite swell.
Amazing.
I'm doing great. This has been
I
a
think-
great morning.
I think I'm the only non-American in this call, am I?
No, I'm not
yes.
American. It's
Oh,
8
you're
p.m.
not
here.
Yeah,
Okay.
unfortunately, I'm surrounded by the non-Americans. This is upsetting.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. So very quickly before we get into it, how about we just? I know Quarth already described their familiarity with the task. Mute. How familiar are you with the task?
I have watched the TAS once, most of the levels a couple times. There were a couple levels that I refused to watch because I did want to do this TAS showcase before I watched the levels to see for the first time. But I
Like,
did
which
watch.
ones?
I didn't watch Urdak because I
Oh,
was like,
that's
I'm
good.
gonna watch Urdak.
Oh,
That's-
yeah, that's
that's-
good.
That's the one I was going to... I think it's
Yeah.
the most interesting one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be my first reaction. It's
Yeah.
gonna be sick.
Okay, so I have watched the task for Hell on Earth all the way back when Undeceiver first did it, and that's
Oh, that's
it,
the
because I
worst one.
kind of wanted my first reaction for this. So we got people with varying
Yeah.
degrees of
I
familiarity.
could actually say that I was thinking about that earlier. I hate that the run starts on Hell on Earth because the Hell on Earth level is actually the worst one by far. Like, it's very suboptimal, and you just don't have air control, and I hate not having air control, so I got tired of grinding it. But I feel like the rest of the run is so much better, to be honest.
Yeah, speaking of which, Undeceiver, what's your familiarity with the task?
Well, I made it.
Oh, I guess that answers that.
Yeah. And I fast
Yeah,
No way.
a
I
passing
someone
interest.
else made some individual level tasks. I think Dr. Lam made one, and there was someone else who was trying something. But I think it's pretty much the only one that exists, apart from those small ones.
All right, yeah.
Beautiful.
Well, without further ado, let's just get into it and see what it is. So, I'm gonna try to make this understandable for people who've never seen an unrestricted thing first. So, first things first, what you're likely gonna see is this strat called slope. Oh, what the? It paused. No.
Ooh,
Are we good?
I'm gonna press it.
Oh, okay. I guess it wasn't just playing on your screen, but it was okay on mine. So, people quit
That's
hitting
funny.
play. Only one of us needs to hit it. Okay, I will hit play. Nobody else hit it. All right, thank you.
Dara, help us in the chat, please. We need your help.
Darave is our godfather.
Is Darabe. So yeah, what
Sure.
you're gonna see quickly is this strat where you gain a lot of speed upwards called slope boosting. There's a lot of variations and it's nuanced, but basically if you jump near a ledge or on a slope multiple times and spam it because you have jump, spawn, scroll wheel, you'll just gain a lot of height, and that's what you need to know for now.
Yeah. Are we playing then?
We are playing
look-
it. Is it not playing on your screen?
No,
It
it's not
looks like
playing
it's
for me.
Hell on Earth just loaded in.
If
Is
it's
that
not
right?
playing, you should probably
Yeah.
refresh.
Here,
Yeah,
I will.
Undeceiver left the room.
I got it. Yeah, I got it now.
Okay, we good?
Yeah.
Okay, hit and play.
Mm,
I mean-
classic.
But the slope boost, I could say that I think the rail
was
boost
fast.
now is better.
Yeah, so this is a slight unoptimal thing from current day strats because freaking Paisano found a rail boost like right on that route.
That's a really good trajectory though. Like that's a really,
Wait, I think
really
I'm
good
delayed
trajectory.
for some reason. It's not working well. That's
Oh.
weird. Yeah,
Oh,
starting
well.
from the beginning. Can you pause it? Because I'm not.
Sure.
I don't know what's going on. What is there something I can do to make this work? Like I am delayed with respect to you.
Maybe. Okay. Maybe
I've refreshed
refreshing
like
the
a
page.
million times. I've done that
Okay.
already.
So what time step are you at in the top right? Like the timer reads 36:22 for me.
Okay, hold on.
I'm at 14.
Stream it on. I guess what I could do is stream it on Discord, and someone could just yell at me to pause if that's fine.
I mean, I could just stream it on
Easier.
Discord. I mean, if you don't want to stream it on
Like
Discord,
sometimes it doesn't even allow me to play.
Here,
it.
how about we do that? I will just play
Streaming
it
on
from-
Discord would probably work.
Okay, people. I tried to have a special thing for this, but every plan is bad.
Sorry,
So
I'm sorry about that.
I mean,
It's
hey, it's
cool.
working for me. I'm not complaining.
cool. It's fine.
I'm not complaining.
So what should I
Okay.
do?
Oh,
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
why are you guys doing this? Oh God, frickin' I hate it when it goes this. Now this messes up my layout.
So could I watch the stream on Discord?
oh, your layout seems fine actually. Oh, never mind. I spoke too soon.
All
It'll be
right.
fine.
So I had this whole thing planned of where we could, use
I
icons to
hear-
distinguish who's talking, but you guys have our voices memorized at this point, right?
Yeah, I'm so sorry about that. I don't know.
If
what's
you
wrong with the
don't
page.
have our voices memorized, you're not real fans of Modern Doom Speedrunning.
I'm the one that sounds like I'm really far away.
I mean,
This is a professional stream, guys. Professional stream.
Yeah,
We're
we're
representing the Modern
professionals.
Doom community very well right now.
Doom is proud of us. Oh, by the way, happy 30 years to Doom.
Yeah, that happened a week ago.
wait, what?
Yeah,
30 years of Doom.
30th anniversary of Doom was
Oh,
last
the,
weekend.
The,
Yeah.
the original Doom. Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I heard 3 years.
Yeah, I had 3, and I was like, that's already happened for Doom Eternal.
Holy
Okay.
moly, it's Pear. Oh my god, I haven't seen that name in years.
Oh my
my
goodness.
God.
Hi, Pear.
The original
right.
legend.
So let's just restart the task from the beginning. If you guys all see my Discord stream, right?
I'm really sorry about that. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Now, because there's no audio in this, King Novik's speech is unfortunately not
yeah.
going to be said to us.
Actually, that
Oh,
was
this
never
is so sad.
an
Yeah, I
addition
know.
for me. I actually recorded this with audio, but then when I did the video, I fucked it up and I forgot, and I was too lazy to fix it.
Oh no.
By the way, Rytro, are you streaming the application or the screen?
Screen,
The
I
application.
believe. What? Oh, that's why the yellow outline. I see.
Yeah, there's a yellow outline because that's showing that I'm capturing it on OBS.
Okay.
Why don't
So
we
yeah,
capture
you guys
this?
will have to deal with the yellow stroke, sue me.
Oh, as you can see, as I said earlier, there is going to be no game audio in this run. You're just going to see the
Yeah.
video game being played and a fun track being in the background.
Well,
It's
Music
the
from the
level
level,
track,
yeah.
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
In some of them, I even changed between the fight music and the calm music sometimes.
Oh,
Which
and
is
you
a very
said,
nice touch.
and you said lazy. I don't know about you. That takes quite a bit of effort.
I only did a couple levels. Yeah. So as I said, this level is the least efficient one because there's things here that I'm doing that are really not optimal. Like, but it's just so hard to get optimal trajectories with without air control.
Wait, did you
No.
intentionally not grab that final codex there?
What the other one, the second one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I grabbed that in the end because I have to slow boost again. There
Oh,
later.
okay. I see.
So
This will be later.
Yeah, so it's further away from where I was, so I just leave it for later.
Speed this
okay.
up. Goddamn.
Right now, I only did that to get fast travel mainly and the one codex.
Yeah.
Fast travel helps a lot in this level.
So yeah, obviously.
One interesting thing in... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I would say obviously we're picking up sticky bombs because full auto is full auto.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
you were saying, Quarth?
One interesting thing about Hell on Earth is that it doesn't actually have any weapon points, and therefore none of the fights are tracked under our definition of 100%. So this run here is much more of an all collectibles run than what you would usually expect out of a 100% run. None of these fights are actually going to be required, but some of them we're gonna go through because we have to.
This fight I only did because of that codex. Like that's the only reason for doing that whole arena. Otherwise I wouldn't do it. Like,
there's no way to clip in.
I tried real hard to find a way to clip through it, and I couldn't. You can get out of bounds, but you can't get back in.
Oh,
that's sexy.
Ooh.
I like.
Yeah,
we should. Why don't Hundo runners do that?
why don't
It's really tricky.
That. And there we see another cool
I thought you were
example
gonna
of a
punch
slow
boost.
boost.
That's a
where's
6
the
slow
bench?
boost, yeah.
Oh, no bench strats.
And then I go to the left to get the checkpoint. By the way,
Yeah,
That's
I think
why-
he does. I think he doesn't do bench straps because the lurch is so strong there. Honestly.
What's the strat?
Oh, here we'll just rewinding it a little bit. Basically, what you see some Hundo runners do is hold on. There's no good view of the bench. The gun covers it like the whole way. Oh my goodness!
It perfectly covers
like
it.
perfectly. Okay.
Oh my god.
There is a sloped slab of geometry here that you can jump
That
on.
bench.
You can kind of see
Yeah,
on
that
the
little bench
restream,
there.
like this little bench right here has a little bit of a slope, and you can actually kind of like via geometry bounce off it a little.
It's
Oh, I
perfect.
didn't know
Throw
that.
yourself over.
Yeah.
That
I
bench
think-
is
I think
perfect.
the reason I didn't do that is because I didn't know about it. To be honest.
Yeah, I
That's
see,
the only
yeah,
reason.
Yeah. I mean, like, if anyone wants to make a new task, there's a half a second time save.
Hey.
Oh, there's more. There's a lot more than that, to be honest. It's definitely suboptimal.
Yeah. Okay. I
It's
guess
so
we'll.
hard.
I love these V-ups so much.
Yeah. I guess because this is just grabbing collectibles at this point by various slope boosts and bunny hops. Undeceiver, I don't think you mentioned in this stream. What was kind of the goal with this task while we're here?
Oh, yeah, it's a very good question. It wasn't to make something optimal. I knew since the beginning I didn't have the patience for that. It was mostly I think Unrestricted 100% is a really underexploited category. I think part of it's because it's so difficult. And there was no good route before. Like the routes that existed were ancient and really suboptimal. So I wanted to do the puzzle, like the routing problem, and then showcase what it would look like. But I gave up on doing something absolutely optimal since the beginning because there's just so many finicky details I just couldn't.
Okay,
get
so the
right.
goal was to get this basically good enough to like be the basis of a route for anyone who wants to run it in the future.
And just enjoying the route. I love the routing aspect of it, and I'm not good enough as a speedrunner to actually do this route myself normally. So I can do high level routing without having to do high level playing. If that makes sense. I think we're nearly done with that one because I'm going back to the end now. So
Ooh.
now I'm going for
Yeah.
that. See that?
No
That's
combat,
a little
baby.
suboptimal. Ideally, you would fall straight on the codex, but I couldn't get it right, so I just went with the best I could.
And that is Hell on Earth in 100% in a little over 3.5 minutes.
That's
Jeez.
faster than any percent. I mean,
Faster than 80%, faster than 100%
Then-
restricted by 2.5 minutes.
It's faster than 90% restricted. It's not faster than 80% unrestricted.
Oh, I was saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's true.
80% unrestricted is like less than a minute, right? I think.
Did I say unrestricted?
Yeah.
Sorry if I missed
No, you didn't say either of them. You said just 90%.
Mhm.
Sometimes you just get a really harsh reminder that it's a task by the way you aim. Because of the
Yeah.
slowdown
face
and the
clamp
speed back up,
player.
you just
Oh, yeah.
throw the cross.
I love that. I
Ooh.
call that
Awesome.
I call that a bunny hop slow push. because
I
you
wanna
a slow
do
push
that.
and a bunny hop at the same time, and it's amazing.
Oh
Okay.
my
Look at
god.
that face cam player aim.
Yeah.
I just love how with the time slow, it's like you look at the Kako for literally a split instant and it's dead.
Yeah. I mean, I'm only looking at it to check that it's dead, to be honest, because
Yeah.
I kept moving too fast and it stayed alive, so I was like, okay, I need to make sure it's dead. Yeah, well, about the thing that you get reminders that it's a task. By the way, if you ever suspect that if a run is cheated, ask me, because I know so much about all the things that you can do and how you would detect them. There's so many ways that you can detect this is a task.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
moderator
you had to
consultant.
use so much video editing and like software splicing and macros
Yeah.
and all that jazz. So you probably have an intimate knowledge of what goes
Yeah.
into
And
making
also
a
some
run
little-
cheated.
Very small inconsistencies in the game, like things that could not actually happen in a real run, but that nobody notices. Yeah, I actually thought of making a hunt of trying to have people find those things, like little proofs that it's not a real run.
Oh, holy bats.
Yeah. Oh, I guess now that you have precision bolt, that allows you
Hey,
to
it's
do.
fire out.
Oh yeah,
Oh wow!
so to delete everyone really fast.
Congratulations, Butte.
Oh, well, thank you. My legacy lives on through meaningless optimizations.
What about it?
Nothing. Oh.
That is
Oh.
sick. That is pretty sick. Yeah.
Yeah, the slow push bunny hops are so amazing to watch.
Hardest secret encounter in the
Punch
game.
boost.
Oh,
Oh.
does it?
It's funny
Oh.
to me that it's
Aw.
faster than. It's funny to me that just slow boosting over to them is faster than going to the death plane, which is what
Yeah,
we
because you
usually
have-
do.
Because you have to kill them. So I'm killing them while I'm moving.
Ah.
tried-
Yeah.
Using the death plane, but you're just wasting time, and then you have to stop and kill them. So
Oh.
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 yeah, this
Okay, hold on. We need to watch that blender room again. I'm
Oh,
sorry,
man.
double take.
this took like a
Rare
week
footage of a
attempts.
good blender room.
This took like a week of attempts. This was the hardest thing ever. Well, not the hardest thing, but oh my goodness, I
Wait,
was
did
so
you just
frustrated.
punch boost off the dash power?
Yeah.
What? Oh.
No,
I-
not punch, but it's just that bunny hop, and I grab it before I hit it.
Yeah.
Oh
spamming-
my good. Okay,
I was
sorry.
spamming use button. Yeah,
Yeah, okay. I thought that was a punch boost, but no, that's just good movement.
a bunny hop.
That would be pretty nuts.
A good
To be
blender
honest-
taking a week of attempts is so Doom Eternal. Oh my
Yep.
god.
Just for something to look nice.
Actually, now that you said that, I don't think there's any punch boost in the run, which I always felt a little bit wrong about. But I couldn't find any that felt that were better than doing other things. If there's any that you feel maybe a punch would have been better, let me know, because I
After
always think it-
Cathedral, on those two zombies, instead of slow boosting, punch boost is faster.
Yeah.
Mm.
Are you sure it's faster?
What?
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
a
There's
that's
just
a nice.
no
Oh.
collision there?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go to that.
You have no idea how much collision in this game is literally for visual appearance and has no physical stuff to it.
Hey.
Can
Rapid
we
plasma.
get that rapid fire plasma?
Yeah.
We're
for
gonna see a
peop-
lot more of that.
Yeah,
Oh,
for
yeah.
people who don't know, the plasma rifle has a funny little kink in it to where if you hold it down, it'll fire at a constant rate. But if you click repeatedly, it'll fire at the rate you're clicking. So I'm assuming you have a macro set up to just fire
Yeah.
the plasma rifle as fast as possible.
Yeah,
once
that's pretty
per frame,
kinky.
right? Or once every 2 frames. Yeah.
It needs one frame to rest, and then every other frame you can shoot once. So like
No,
if you
that's actually
have
not true.
600 FPS.
So
No?
you have to click every 2 frames. So I have 1 frame to click, 1 frame to release, but then every second time you click, it doesn't shoot anything. It's weird.
What?
Like it needs to reset. Yeah, it only shoots once every 4 frames.
Honestly, pretty good.
The only knowledge that you would learn is on this stream, people, because I
Yeah.
think everyone else here
Exactly.
didn't know that.
No,
None of
I
us
had
knew
a
that.
different assumptions.
Yeah, you see it when you watch
That's
it
a
as
nice little
slow mo. You see that every second time it does the animation, like the gun moves, but there's no bullet or consumption of ammo. So it's something about resting the state of the gun, I think.
So
You
we have
picked
to
up-
give the gun more breaks.
Hit blast.
Oh my god, it's so
gosh.
good.
It is annihilated. Sheesh.
Blood punch.
Yeah, I do that gore kill to regenerate blood punch in this one.
Mm.
I also thought maybe that's not optimal, but it's comfortable to have blood punch for certain things.
Oh.
Ah.
Even
I
the
know a
TAS
lot
can't
of-
avoid finding imps.
I know in regular 100 like percent. Oh, this out of bounds.
Braboost.
I remember
yeah.
this.
Braboost! Yo!
This was spice strategy is so difficult to do. It's extremely difficult.
Pisano.
Shout out to
Yeah.
the real paisano.
Shut
I
up.
did this when I tried to learn limited. It was so cool.
It's very cool. Pisano, one of our greatest legends. Just came, destroyed, and just left.
That grenade, by the way, to kill the 2 zombies, that's really difficult to aim, for me at least.
By the way, it seems that the rate of
Yeah.
fire on the PB punch swaps is a little bit slower than I'm used to from real runs. Is it just that the
you think
inputs
so?
are weird when you slow it down?
I don't
Or
notice
is
that.
it just
It
placebo?
might be placebo or maybe aiming. I don't know.
It might be, I don't know, it might be because, we're watching a 60 FPS VOD, so it can feel a
That's
little
true.
awkward when you're on a 144
Yeah.
hertz monitor performing the inputs yourself.
Oh, you mean
Honestly-
240?
I honestly don't know all that, to be honest.
The 60 FPS might.
All right.
also
Are we
affect
gonna get a
things.
fast gate here?
The answer is no. Ooh, no.
It's pretty fast, but I think there's one folder that I have to kill after the last heavy. But I did more runs after, and they were slower, so I skipped this one.
That's it?
And
No?
That's that last folder.
That's
there
pretty
was
good.
literally
That's
one
pretty good.
fodder.
Yeah.
Hey, that's
The
better
way
than I
you
could ask for.
snap is insane.
Yeah. For those who don't know, in that Slayer gate, there's supposed to be about
Oh.
one more wave of heavies that come in, but if you kill them all quick enough, you just immediately complete it.
Yeah.
Undeceiver, no double warp?
What do you use that for runs now?
Yeah. We've been doing it.
What
Yeah.
do you okay? Can you pause and explain that to me? 'Cause I don't know
So, after the gate finishes, if you just like hold down dash as the screen is whitens, you will be warped back into the arena and then warped out again. And because of
Okay.
that, you have enough time for the gore nest to break so that you can fib out of it and grab the key and maintain like 32 speed.
Oh, so it's a way to come out of the game with more speed.
Yeah, it's basically
Yeah,
it's
I
a
know
way.
that.
It's basically a way to get a fade in boost.
Yeah, I didn't know that. How long has that been known?
Yeah,
Oh.
like 2 years. Maybe a year
Really?
after.
Yeah, Hundo
I
runners
never
have been.
saw that. Okay. See,
think I
that's what I
published
mean.
it,
There's
like,
a
a while
lot of
ago.
things that you can improve in the round for sure. I didn't know that.
Epic
To
gamer.
to give Undeceiver credit, this game has an encyclopedia worth of knowledge. Like, there's
Oh, yeah.
so many little things going on, literally
this
every
section-
moment. Oh,
This
that was
section took so long as well.
That
was
very
sexy.
difficult.
okay.
to
Can
get
I
that
just
well.
rewind that because that was the sexiest chain
Oh,
hop I've
look at
ever
that.
seen.
Was that a horizontal chain? Don't tell me that wasn't a
Yeah.
horizontal chain. Oh my god. What a baller. Man,
That
it's
is-
so good.
That is okay. First off, for casual, if you're doing Hundo restricted, typically you land on a vertical chain because it's easier. But my goodness, gamer. Oh, this pillar
what?
strat is interesting. Oh, I like that. I like that
That's
a
one
lot.
hell of a vantage point.
Yeah.
It's the best
What a
way to try
view!
To see the fucking fodder, because the fodder in that arena is so annoying.
That's so creative.
That is
I don't
pretty
think you
good.
can get there without a slope boost. That is very, very cool.
All right, now it's time for the best part of the run, Ripatorium.
Yes. AKA our aim practice.
Oh, I think that's the first instance of a zip in this run.
Oh,
Yeah, I
it-
think
it
so.
is?
So-
Okay, perfect.
Okay, for people wondering what a zip is, we are too. Moving on.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
just
the game tries to
being
snap
weird.
you back.
Basically, it's
All
the
you
game trying to.
basically need to know is that you dash and then it works sometimes, depending on the geo.
Yeah, if you dash onto a slope, basically, in a weird sort of coordinates, you get basically a downward force, like insanely quick.
Yeah, it's same speed.
609 meters per second.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of speed.
Nice.
Nice. We think it's a typo. It's probably a typo.
In the code, I mean, yeah.
They probably
I
meant
actually-
6 meters per second.
I was avoiding zips at first because I hate them so much. The setup is so finicky and so difficult. But there's a few that you just can't avoid, and they're just so good that you have to do them. I learned a lot about zips doing it right though. At the beginning, at first I was scared of them.
Ooh, what?
Why do bone skip when you can just slope boost?
I guess.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
guess.
first off, that's called Big Milk
Oh.
Strat, and I will not accept another name.
It's bone boost. Ooh.
Wait, can you rewind to that dash boost?
Sure.
No, it's a slow boost, I think, if I remember correctly.
So yeah,
It's
just
just-
Oh, yeah,
boost
yeah.
off that
Boost.
pillar and
Yeah.
just go there. That's pretty sexy.
Yeah.
That is very cool.
You can slow boost off a lot of, like, if you get close to geometry on next to it, you can slow boost off a lot of stuff.
Yeah, back when I was learning all secrets, so say a phrase that nobody else has said before. Yeah, there was a lot of slope boosts like that in the all secrets route,
Oh boy.
or excuse me, the all collectibles.
All secret. Oh, 2016 has taken over your mind. I see.
Hey, I gave up eternal speedrunning long ago. By long ago, I mean like 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh, over here.
That's a
That's
setup.
that's a new spot.
Oh, that's cool.
You don't even wait for them. It's just faster to kill them.
Yeah, why not? I mean, you have to wait for them to get to the chain.
Oh yeah.
To be fair, this room is on a timer anyway, so
Yeah, that
not
room
that
is
big of a
annoying
difference.
because of the timer. Yeah.
Mm.
That's like 8 seconds slower than unrestricted run or a restricted run.
But I have to go in a bit to the middle to activate the point.
Ooh.
But it's still faster.
Nice.
And I reload because you get the blood punch bug, which is useful. especially
Wait,
for beginner.
really?
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. Oh, and yeah, we're flying over the map. Got
Hole in
high
one.
people.
Hole in one. Ooh, baby.
That was good.
Yeah.
Welcome
Good
to our
clean.
best friend, the rocket launcher.
Ha!
Rocket punch cancels.
Oh, the punch cancel.
Not
That
sure
makes
about
me so
punch cancel,
happy.
to be honest, I'm really bad at punch cancel, so I don't know if I did a punch cancel. No, I definitely
Yeah.
did. This arena.
You did.
Yeah, if you're quick swapping from PB to rocket, and usually the first punch cancel is free, the second and third one, though, like, you have
And
to
the
time
rest. The timing is really tight.
it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hate them as like saves. It's so hard to learn.
The inputs are not good for them.
See people asking
is
a
why-
couple questions in the chat real quick. It says 60 FPS in the top right because this is actually slowed down game footage and then sped back up, so it's actually going way faster in real time.
If you couldn't tell by the camera movement,
Yeah.
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 That's not what a human moves like.
his sensitivity is not 3000.
Well, actually, the sensitivity is really high, but yeah, I don't move that snappy.
So yeah, sorry,
No.
Undeceiver. I think you were saying something before I answered
You can
that
wall dash off that?
that
I
question,
don't know.
or
No, I don't remember. I think I was gonna
Okay.
say that I'm not really. This is why I'm not really that great of a runner. Like for without cheats, if that makes sense. There's some things that are just too difficult for me to carry. I don't have the skills or the patience to do them.
Oh.
This is really
Yes, the old
Another-
setup. Yes.
Another buy setup. That's buy strategy and it's really good. And then you go there and use
Pisano.
the death plane, which is also
That's
really
a very
hard
clear
by the-
example. It was a
oh, was that a horizontal dash boost?
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me, fade in boost.
Fade boost. Yeah. So I use the scroll wheel to unlock it and then horizontally, like transversely. Yeah. Saves a little bit of time.
Okay, I just want to say that we're doing the last encounter of cultist base
Oh yeah.
as
but
like
it's
the
not
third
finished.
encounter.
Yeah. Most of the level is still not done, but it's just to unlock fast travel. Fast travel is. Whenever I was routing it, the first thing that and I started the level, the first thing I thought was, is it worth to go for fast travel as quick as I can, or not? And there's some levels it's definitely worth it, some levels it's not worth it. And then when you have that, then you think, okay, what should I do along the way before I get to the fast travel? Routing was really difficult, but really fun. That's the part I enjoyed.
Yeah, gotta think of it as like when you see all the encounters and all the collectibles you gotta give, it's kind of like one big puzzle of how to do it
Yeah.
optimally. Oh, that's a neat little death warp into there.
oh,
Oh,
do
this is so cool. This is so cool. Yeah, this is so cool.
Oh, there's just no collision on that. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Grab the extra life.
Extra life.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Cool points.
for
For the
no,
base,
Doom Hunter
yeah.
base. Extra
Yeah,
life
yeah,
warp.
exactly.
Oh.
oh.
Because you didn't
Basically
get the
free to get the extra
oh.
life there with that strategy, so I needed one, so that's the one.
That
I
is
chose.
nice.
When you drop down,
Are
and
you also
gonna
gonna
at the start?
do-
I thought you got that one.
Are you also going to do the one in Arc?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. I just did the save there. I didn't quite feel that saved that much time, and I don't remember. I decided against it, but it might save some time if you do it.
Yeah, don't you have to do a combat in that area anyhow?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Might
the
have-
point. Because if you do that in Arc, it's because you want to skip that part, but you have to do that in 100%. So
Okay.
that slow push, by the way, was to try to find any missing fodder. Like that's the best way to find the fodder. Just slow push and look down.
Yeah, so you can Obi-Wan Kenobi any fodder you can see.
Hello there. General
Okay, so that was a fast travel to the Revenant section.
Yeah.
Uh,
This is probably suboptimal as well. I think there's some things that I do here that might be improvable. Oh, definitely, I missed that shot of the Revenant. That slows me down a lot. And then I think I missed also the
Yeah, there's actually quite a
Revenant.
Yeah, there's actually quite a recent development in this fight by Bowser by doing a slightly different combat strategy that saves like 2 seconds or something.
And this I fuck up, like I don't get the double hits, so it's really not an optimal Revenant thing. But I couldn't get a better one. I was tired of it, and I was just like, it's just a second or something. I'm done with it.
Understandable.
Like it, I think because Revenant fights slower than the Slayer, you don't get that much benefit from
Undeceiver.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the biggest sin of this arena, you left Steve alive.
Oh,
Yes, pacifist.
Why?
Yes.
Yeah, it wastes time to do it.
Exact. That's what I'm saying.
That's another tip, by the way. Very quick one.
Oh. Neat. All right, it's time,
I don't have an
it's
opinion
time
on
for
Steve.
the loot box section of the stream. Oh, was that like an accidental glory kill, or was that on purpose for Blood Punch later?
I think it's for Blood Punch, I believe so.
Oh,
you really
okay.
need Blood Punch for Hunter base, if I remember correctly. Yeah, for the Doom Hunters. So I was pretty much the best one I could find. Again, definitely probably some limitations, that sort of stuff.
All right, so after getting loot boxes, fast travel over to
Loot
and then
boxes?
we get to the secret encounter from the backside.
Yeah, because there's a checkpoint right before it that puts you on the like you can just do that.
Jaw speed? Aw.
Dude, if that
No,
was
no,
a jaw speed setup, I would have
No,
screamed.
Yo.
I thought so hard about Josh Speed. I think it's so cool that I thought I need to find a way to make it useful, but I couldn't find a way to make it useful.
Not even
I
in
mean, you walk
the,
past it, right?
No,
not even
in
in
Hunter
Doom
base.
base?
No, I thought about it and I was like, I don't think I gain any time from this. Like, because I have to stop to do so many things in 100%, so there's not that much point in moving that fast, and it fucks up a lot of other things, so.
Oh, yeah, because, like, why do that when you can just, slow booster zip to the next location, which, jaw speed won't affect.
Yeah, just for context, jaw speed is a little exploit you can do if both crushers hit you at the same time.
Can
You
you
can
pause here? Can you pause here?
quadruple your speed.
Oh,
Can you pause
what?
right?
The heck is this?
Oh,
okay.
right, that's
Can
the
you go
Paisano
back?
one.
Can you go back? Can you go back? Yeah. Can you go
and
back?
then-
Yes.
And
I
then
remember
we-
this.
Wait.
Can you go back to the beginning of that zip?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay, we need. Yeah. Yes, we
Right,
need
but
to
can you go
rewatch
back?
all
We
of
need
this
to see
section.
that again.
We gotta. That is just. This is some big
So-
brain stuff, people.
And I wanted to say something that I think nobody has knowledge, which is nice. So here, can you pause here? No,
Sure.
No, after the Kako, actually.
After the Kako.
Yeah.
That's
Here.
set up.
This is the only place in the whole run where I do a segment, like this is segmented outside of black screens, and nobody notices. So I'm really proud that I did really well. But there's a splice here, and nobody noticed that. Like if you unpause now, right after this.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, there's
No,
a small little thing.
No, I think it's a little bit hard after actually. It's when the objectives pop up. There.
Oh. Oh,
So the
really?
splice happened to the objective, yeah.
I thought
Yeah,
it
the
happened
reason-
slightly
Oh, for the
before,
game.
but that was just the game being the game, I guess.
The reason is that zip is so hard, and that section is really long, so I was so tired of doing it all in one go. It was very difficult.
All
yeah.
right.
So this
Now-
plays out strategy as well, yeah.
Yeah. So one more time with all the context.
Welcome to our game, Spot the Splice. Nope. Oh, okay, I
Yeah.
gotta see it.
You can see it in the clouds, I think.
Got to get an audio waveform analysis on
Yeah.
that to detect the splice.
Yeah. It's like,
Oh wait,
that's
but
what we
the
want audio.
run's muted. No.
No.
Ah.
What?
I think the clouds move
Unforged.
very fast, so you can tell from the clouds. But nobody notices that.
A small change. All right. Well, onto the Slayer Gate. I guess skipping the key, so that's cool.
Yeah. It saves a lot of time because waiting for the gate to open takes forever.
Yeah. Not to mention, I think, yeah. Oh yeah. You have this whole parkour section for the key too, which seems weird unless you can clip in
Oh,
there.
yeah. But even just the gate animation is so much time, to be honest.
Yeah, that's like what, a solid. Gotta be at
12
least like
seconds or
6
something.
seconds, right?
No, I think it's more than 10.
Oh shoot.
It's a really long animation. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm wrong, but it's at least 6 for sure, and I think it's 12 or something.
Next time we
Just
get to
hitting
that in
weak
this
points.
run, time it.
For funsies.
Yeah, for funsies.
I love
It's also
funsies.
even more annoying when you're doing it with slowdown because it's 5 times 12 seconds, so you're just staring at the screen for 60 seconds.
Yeah, you just check your phone or whatever.
Yeah.
Zip.
Another
Same
zip.
again, yeah.
Oh.
And we're going to the internal section. These
Oh
really
yeah, the elevators.
Yeah, this is
Ah.
a really old one. I think Quectrum was the one that came up with this. Not with the SIP, but he did this kind of route, I think. It's really cool. Like, you activate the checkpoint, you open the gate from outside, and then you get the plane here to get the suit token, and then you reload,
Oh
and
my
you're
God.
suddenly inside the Revenant box.
That, I think I saw this when Blaine showcased the route of 100% unrestricted at our first MDSR event, and when that happened,
watch
it
that.
blew my mind. That's just
Yeah.
the biggest brain routing period.
Oh, piss. That's right. Pit fight's a thing.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
has combat points.
I like how we saved Pit literally
yeah.
to the
Yeah.
last encounter. Well, you know, besides the
I'm
secret.
gonna do something weird as well. You'll see.
Hmm.
Basically, pit fight is a little bit slow when you're doing a task, so I just do other things. Meanwhile, that doesn't waste time, but
Oh yeah.
That's so cool.
I mean, I guess that's a solid backup for 80% runners if they can't do that dash boost. Jeez, that's kind of cool.
Slow boost into
So I-
meat hook.
Oh, this
activate this-
I would just want to say
activate the
this.
secret encounter. Sorry.
I just want to say that this secret encounter strat during the pit fight is actually restricted viable. Shoutouts to Deceptics, Borderlands runner, also Doom runner. They implement a section of this in their Hundo runs.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I think I thought about it when I did it. Like, why don't restricted runners do it? It must just be really finicky.
You kind of have to edge boost up in the middle of the fight, which not a lot of people are used
Yeah.
to.
And
But you
it's a little risky for, like, I think it's minimal time save. It's like 2 or 3 seconds in restricted.
But you can optimize the cue balls. That's the main thing, I think. Because you get 2 free cue balls in that fight. As long as none of them are alive, they will keep respawning.
Optimizing cue ball usage
Oh, God.
is...
This section, I hate this section because I had to do it the intended way, and I hated that I had to do it the intended way. Like, but there's no way to clip into that suit token.
Just had to take
Average
the elevator.
unrestricted runner.
I mean, it's like almost 10 seconds of just waiting for the elevator. It's like, I want to clip.
I'm so angry that I can't skip this.
Yeah, basically.
I can't believe this game is making me play the intended route.
The only
Exactly.
well collision section. I'm mad. Alright, so now we get to the train level.
This is probably suboptimal as well, the train fight. I'm not sure. I never understood the optimality of this fight.
Yeah, the fight is a little tricky. I assume you're working on Super Shotgun Mastery, which is why you're,
Oh, yeah.
getting a bunch of SSG kills.
Could we
Well-
go over why the burning an extra life allows you to just move? Also, oh my god.
Yeah, okay, we needed it to. Okay, so let's just
Yeah.
stop and slow motion this for a second. So basically, one qualities of extra life's triggering is that you're unaffected by certain... Basically, when the game tries to manipulate you slightly, it just doesn't happen during an extra life warp because you're extra life warping at that current moment. So basically, we hit this... Undeceiver hits this chain, fires a rocket at their feet to die, and then during the course of the extra life warp, the trigger that normally locks the Slayer's position just doesn't happen.
And that's
Well,
really
it
useful
happens.
here.
It just doesn't affect you.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But it's really useful here because this train ride is really slow and
Yeah.
takes forever.
Yeah, normally you'd have to watch this whole train ride, but now that we get that, let's see what the frick this zip was, because that was interesting.
Even
That's
better, this, for some reason, this part of the map has collision. Collision you can zip with. I
Yeah.
don't know why this has collision.
I'm guessing originally you can move or something there or whatever, but holy crud,
Boosting
look
off
at how
a random slope.
all
into
the
the
way
other
to
side
the
of the
end.
What?
I think it's my favorite shape in the game.
That, okay,
Huh?
literally to the furthest collectible, period.
Bro, that's
And I
All
want
right,
to say,
all right.
Can you,
one more time. Sorry, I need to.
Let's-
I
I
need
want
gotta
to
to.
explain
see it
something else
again.
as well. Yeah.
that's like 30,000 map units.
Yeah, I think that was Dr. La that found this ship, and then some people optimized it. It's
Huh,
really, really
huh.
good.
Ah!
That is
Bro!
really good. Yeah. So one thing I want to say here, so can you pause here?
Yeah, sure.
Something that you won't notice on the run. So here, I think actually if I could go, I don't remember very well, but if I could go straight to the fast travel and then come back for the collectible, that was a little bit faster. But you can't, and there's a reason for that. And that's why I reload checkpoint right after that. And I think it's very funny to mention it. So if you do this step to skip it, and you go to fast travel and you get fast travel, and then you try to fast travel, you can open the menu and you click the fast travel button, and then the game immediately crashes. And the reason for that,
Yep,
Good
sounds like
game.
Doom.
Yep.
the reason for that is because you have no areas unlocked because you've skipped the train ride. The game hasn't unlocked any of the areas that you can fast travel to yet. So when it tries to open the fast travel menu, there's nothing there. So it just crashes. So you have to do this kind of weird route and then reload the game just so the game has some fast travel that you can travel to when you open the fast travel menu. I crashed maybe 5 times until I was like, okay, something is going on here. And then I asked, and someone told me this. I wasn't the one to discover it. You need to unlock the area before you can do it. I think that's really funny.
You know what? Working as intended.
I love
Let's get
this
on with it.
game.
Sounds like
I
Doom.
mean, we did skip the whole level, so it's kind of it's kind of our
Yeah,
fault.
as the developers want. Why else would they put collision at the beginning?
True.
Exactly.
Why did they make extra lives warp you back?
Also, you didn't just for a little, just for good measure, you didn't have your gun visible after you reloaded
yeah.
checkpoint.
You want me to explain that?
Just-
It's a very funny. way.
Sure. Let's get that on
So-
screen.
It's a very quirky thing. But I thought it was so minor that it wasn't worth explaining. So there's normally a cutscene here. I don't know if you can see. There's no cutscene. If you reload the checkpoint and you dash into the cutscene really fast, I don't know why the cutscene doesn't trigger, but your gun disappears. And then the only way you can get your gun back is to do a mantle. So that's why I do a mantle afterwards, just to get my gun back.
So
I
what
don't
you're
understand it.
saying is we're too slow.
It's true. We're
I've
just
never
bad
seen
at
that.
the game.
Oh boy.
The menuing is so cool.
I wish I could menu that fast.
Oh, here is just a little bit of running around. I do that for the challenge, the frac.
Oh,
Bruh.
oh,
I'm doing the spawn.
you can
strategy.
just go there.
Yeah, and then despawn them. You
Huh.
get points. It's
That
not viable, not okay and restricted because it's despawning, but
yeah,
is
but
that
like
a
it's
flamethrower?
cool that it's there.
We did used to do a despawn strat like in Hundo here ages ago, but it turns out it was actually slower than doing the fights normally.
Keck. I don't remember that one.
Also, that slope boost into the slope in the wall to redirect your speed.
yeah,
So smooth.
it's the best thing I could come up with. I thought about jaw speed there, but it wasn't worth it. It's very hard to get as well. Oh, can you wonder just a little bit? There's a couple really small things here
Sure.
that I want to say. So, yeah, so if we're doing this fight, right, and then finish the fight. It's a little quirk that I find really funny about how this game works. So stop here. Okay, so there's a checkpoint that's gonna appear there, so the door opens and the checkpoint saves. But it turns out if you get to the door to make it open before the checkpoint saves, then when you reload, the door will be open. But if you don't, then when you reload, the door will be closed. So when you save the checkpoint, it saves whether the door is open or closed. And it's such a small thing, but it saves you a couple of seconds because you don't have to wait for the door to open. So if you unpause here, I just dash to the door just to make it open before the checkpoint saves. So that when you reload, the door is open. It's a really small thing, but it's funny how this game works, you know?
That is
And
is
then
That's
great.
actually a failsafe.
this.
Oh, for those who don't know,
Ooh.
there's a little despawn strat here.
Yeah, that slow push, by the way, that bonk is really hard to do.
Delicious.
And the encounter spawns in and instantly goes down.
Yeah.
The garlic dip. As we
And
done.
now some nice tip.
Oh,
For people, I guess, who don't... Oh, that is a really good zip. For people who don't quickly understand how despawning encounters work, the clear condition for clearing encounters this game is that all demons are dead. And it doesn't care how they died, so, like, if you hit a despawn trigger, it'll give you the combat rating anyhow if you go back to the arena.
It doesn't for all arenas. It depends on the arena, but a lot of arenas are like that. Some arenas you have to kill them. If you despawn, it won't.
Oh,
work,
really?
I think.
Ah,
I believe so. Yeah.
doesn't
it's
apply to all
there-
arenas. Learn something new
it's
today.
They're defined differently, I believe.
Exclusive to the MDSR TAS watch party.
I mean, you can tell a lot from trying
Knowledge.
to break the game. You can tell a lot about which developers design which level. Like you can tell which levels were designed by the same person or by people who were thinking the same way, because they do things differently. And Urdak is the weird one, and I think that was known well ago. This the
Urdak
developer of
was made by the weird branch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Urdak, and I
Urdak
think,
was made by the best one.
yeah, I think also Amora was made by similar people because Amora has a lot of the same properties too.
possibly.
Yeah.
Don't forget the
Ooh.
token.
Yeah, can't forget that.
They
Oh
were
yeah,
made
by the way,
the
this is
quirky
where
group.
this is where the train was taking us like eons ago.
Yeah, this is the beginning of the level.
This is where we were supposed to be in the beginning.
Yes.
But we skipped it because we're.
But the thing is, it's
baller.
actually the closest to the boss physically. So this is why I do it at the end, because then I just get to the boss by cheating. There's probably some inefficiencies here in
cheating.
this run, in this arena as well. Oh, I love falling on top of a spawning monkey boss.
Just stuck there and like floating.
Yeah. Also getting some heat blast ticks. I already have 16. I don't know if you've noticed that.
I guess with the combination of rapid plasma fire, or what I like to call it, burr, that and heat blast is just like a combination better than peanut butter and jelly, you know?
Yeah.
16 meat hook. Those are mute numbers.
Wait, in Doom Hunter
yeah.
base?
Yeah, I do the
Yeah.
I do the tunnel just
Yeah.
really early because I'm optimizing them so much.
Makes sense.
Then-
Mute would regularly finish Meat Hook in like Mars Core back when he did Hundo. It was
it was-
incredible.
Oh yeah,
funny.
by the way, we skipped the first phase of the boss there,
Oh,
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like falling, yeah. And we kind of skipped the second one because we just deleted the Doom Hunter. Do people do this in Restricted? When I did there?
Sorry, do what exactly?
Like kill the Doom Hunter that fast? Because I don't think I've seen people do that fast.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
Hundo did. I remember specifically Mute doing this, and I do it as well.
It's very risky. Like if you fail it, the Doom Hunter will absolutely delete you.
Oh yeah, that's why.
I did this, yeah.
Mhm.
I hated it for like a little bit.
Yeah,
you
like
fail
the,
it, you
the
fail it and
initial.
you're basically dead.
Yeah, if the initial learning curve is tough, because like one mistake and you're 1 HP,
Yeah.
but it's super
way
fast
the
and super
health
consistent
bar-
once you get used to it.
The way the
Holy.
health bar just sprints to the left.
Oh, you'll see.
Slide to the
works
left.
with Gladiator. The best soak is for Rapid
Yep.
Blast on Fire is Gladiator. If you haven't seen that, you'll love it.
Oh. We're doing
And
this
we're grabbing
now.
Some collectibles. Let's go. You
Yeah,
battery animations. You all wanted it. It's here.
yeah. I spent weeks trying to find a way to skip them, and there's no way to skip them. There's no fucking
By
way.
the way, Undeceiver, have you tried? This is a weird idea that's popped into my head, but have you tried going in the late game into the Repertorium, spawning an archvile, and having that archvile spawn demons like having to see if the archvile can spawn demons near you when you're near the battery animations and trying to glory kill clip in?
No, I have not tried that. I didn't think of that. Has anyone thought about that before? I'd
No.
never heard of it.
There
Well,
was some
yes,
theory
yes.
crafting like 3 weeks ago in the MDSR Discord, but I think we all
I didn't
agreed
see
that
that.
that would be way out of the way and not worth it, but be interesting to know.
It's a TAS thing, right?
Yeah.
It just kind of popped into my head, and I really wanted to know if it was viable. And since I run tag
Oh.
1, I never cared enough to actually try it myself. Also, oh my god, that speed!
Yeah.
Fast.
We got the ballista, and for people who don't know, ballista gives you a little
Oh,
bit of
yeah.
speed boost every time you fire it. So
I
well,
was so relieved
backwards, but
when I got the ballista in the run because it made the rest of the tasks so much easier to do because it's just easy boosting compared to everything else you have to do before where you have to do zips and wall dashes and all sorts of slope boosts and stuff. I mean, you still want to do some of those, but a lot of the time it's easier to just ballista boost or like actually better. So it made the rest of the run a lot easier to do. That strategy is also a little bit older and maybe suboptimal. I'm not entirely sure for that fight. I think I checked and it's faster than any run I've seen, but that doesn't mean it's optimal because it might just be execution. I think it was
Also,
like
I wanna
5
shout
seconds
out-
faster than world record.
I want to shout out MMA Fro for taking the idea to just PB the pinky and the tail, and actually implement it into his real Hundo runs.
that used to be the
who
old
was that?
strat. That used to be actually a really old strat. But first off, I just want to see this pinky glory kill real quick because look at it. rapid plasma fire into a heat blast, precision bullet at the tail, and then glory kill. It, like,
I mean,
Undeceiver found that, right?
I think I found that you could do that, but people weren't using it in the runs, I think.
Not
Yeah.
yet. We were late to the times. You know, hunter runners. We
Yeah.
refuse. We don't like change.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
It took a while.
I know that.
as
I mean, I was like that myself. I am like that.
yeah, as Mute and I will attest to, Hundo runners have a lot of inertia for picking up new strats.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so some people were talking about the slowdown at 60 FPS. Yeah, so this run is actually done at 300, what I call effective FPS, because it's 60 FPS with 1/5 slowdown. So it's technically, there's some things you can do at 250 FPS because of that, but it just made more sense for me.
I mean, and 300 is just a nice and even number.
That's true. It's the amount of Spartans that we want. I'm very
Technically,
funny.
some of the low boosts and saves will be
Hi, very
different at
funny.
250.
Kills the tentacles, why not?
Yeah. So hit blast, free hit blast tick.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That is free heat blast tick, yeah. Which is so
I mean,
surprising to me is that
Another
at this,
hit blast time?
Yeah.
Hit blast?
Yeah, on the mega
Yo,
zombies.
that's sick.
it's so surprising to me here that you actually use a good bit of plasma rifle after unlocking the ballista.
Oh, yeah.
Meanwhile, in restricted runs, we never use the plasma rifle after we unlock it because the ballista is just a lot of damage.
Here you
did-
can B-hop.
Ballista ammo routing Super Gornets was difficult because you want to use it for everything. I wanted to use it for everything. I had to measure it. Oh, this fight's gonna be funny.
Oh, damage, yes.
Yeah. I've never been able to do this whole fight with quad manually. It's so hard for me.
Oh, was that
It's a very
kill.
tight execution.
I'm guessing
Yo,
that's for Blood Punch
that is
later.
fast.
I think so. I don't remember. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Mm.
Or maybe it's because of the Bloodfield. I can't remember.
Yeah,
why
because
I
the
did
Dread
that.
Knight there is not tied to spawning in waves. It just needs to be dead by the end of it.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I guess it's kind of free while the Caco's spawning in.
Oh,
Oh, sexy movement. And a lot of heat blast ticks that. There we go.
Yeah. I mean, I'm reloading, so
fair
I get
to
the,
us-
I get the ammo back.
Oh, go ahead.
So it's a free hit blast. Sorry.
To be fair to restricted routing, maybe we would have used a little bit more plasma if we could use rapid plasma fire, but
that's true.
we kind of can't.
Yeah,
I mean,
where's
so
the
Y'all voted it to be illegal, so
where's the 100% limited runners, huh?
The reloading also helps a lot because you get the ammo back when you reload, so you can plan for that basically. In No Timer, you only get to use your ammo once.
That's a little slick, nice little slope boost. Up to that
little
punch the
slicky
wall.
slick boost?
I think it can be done faster, but I couldn't find a better way to do it reliably myself.
Yeah.
So now I get the key on the checkpoint while doing the secret encounter. And then reload.
That's
Oh.
a nice little way to cut out some movement there.
Yeah, it's avoiding traversal basically.
And you get the toxic refinery token.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is really cool. I'm so glad this worked. That hook thing there, it's so hard for me to do, but I was glad I worked that well in the run. Do the runners skip this arena now? Because I remember this is one of the arenas that's not necessary,
Yes.
but nobody skipped because it's so scary. Like it's so easy to die here.
I think top runners skip this. I used to skip it, and then
It's so easy to die if you skip it.
I was like,
Yeah.
it's not worth the inconsistency to keep everything alive there. Oh,
Yeah,
look at this.
Oh.
Ah, that is so sick. Okay, I want to see that one more time because that was kind of cool.
It
So this is
all
one of the not
comes together.
required combat encounters, and you could tell based on how much freaking Undeceiver gets away by doing these boosts. Sheesh.
Dude,
That's a
that is
ballista wall
sick.
boost. So it's like a wall dash with a ballista boost at the same time.
Industrial Zone just got turned into Industrial Zoom.
Yeah.
Wait, that section's called Industrial Zone?
Yeah.
2,000 hours in this game, and that's the first time I've heard of that.
I have had to memorize all the callouts. Thank you, Drake.
Drake
you,
shoving
Drake.
information down all of our throats.
Oh yeah.
Just forcing me to learn things.
Oh, and then another Pinky Glory kill. Oh, I assume it's because
Oh.
you can
Can
just
you
Yeah.
pause there? Can you pause
Yes.
there? I'd like to take this opportunity. Can you go back to take this opportunity to say something that I think Honda runners still don't do, and they
Okay.
should really fucking do? And I've said this like 10 times, and I think they just don't listen. So I have blood
We
field,
don't.
right? So I have blood field, right? Okay. So let it go a little bit. So I do the pinky glory kill. I want you to notice something. The pinky glory kill. Let it run a little bit. Do you see the blood field? Oh, no, actually, I do get blood field here. Okay, sorry. I don't do it here. Okay, so I'll say it here, but I use it later in Trasnabat. You can remove the blood field buff if you upgrade a suit token during it, and this prevents
Oh,
BFG
yeah.
crashes. And I don't see people using it. I don't know why. Like they use other things to avoid VFC crashes, like not getting blood field. And you can just do it in Hundo, where you have to update the suit tokens anyway. You just have to open the menu, upgrade the suit token. It removes the buff and it removes the crash.
So do you
And
not get blood field period after that then?
So you get it, and then after you get it, you just open the menu, upgrade a suit token, and then it goes away. No,
But like on a glory kill later, would you still get
Yeah,
the blood
yeah.
field effect?
yeah, you would.
It just wouldn't
just
crash.
It just removes the buff during that moment, and that removes the crash, the chance of crashing. So it's really
Ah.
useful, for example, in Trasnabat Slayer Gate, where you do the BFG, and you want and it's so easy to crash.
Okay, I see what you are. I see what you mean.
And I see people doing other things like, okay, I'm not gonna glory kill, I'm not gonna chainsaw here because then I will BFG crash. When you can just do that.
Yeah. What I always did in Hundo, whenever you BFG after chainsawing or glory killing, it's just like it's a timing thing. Just know if you BFG a little bit earlier, you're fine.
Oh, I didn't know that. I
Yeah.
guess that works. Well, I didn't know that.
Yeah, because it only happens when blood field is wearing off. So.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Well,
So if you
that's
do it
last
quick
level.
enough or wait a second, it's fine.
Touching the mank goose.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get to skip this player gate because you can't. Xultian.
Wait. I said we would do this. We gotta see how long the key animation is.
Perhaps I exaggerated, to be honest. Maybe it's not 12 seconds.
Okay, so we're at 51.
Yeah. It's more like 8 or something like
twist.
that.
So about
Seven-
7.5,
8
8 seconds for
Yeah.
for that animation alone.
It's a lot of time.
Oh.
It's a really good opportunity to read chat. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, during a run, it's just like, okay, you can see one message, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Or you could just
No,
read
it-
chat during combat like crazy people.
Yeah. Like what someone was saying in chat, it doesn't stop for the whole run. It stops it at that point. So it's like if you're planning shooting a BFG at that point and you have blood field, you can do that to prevent the crush. That's
Yeah.
what I was saying.
Okay.
But you will have to do it each time. Yeah. I mean, especially in the task, you don't even notice I open it. Like it's so fast. I also think
Yeah.
this Slayer Gate can be a little bit faster. I think it's faster than what I saw in the world record, but I'm sure it can be a little
Oh,
bit
that's
faster.
definitely faster than like world record routing right there. Just like you were on top of like every Hell Knight spawn. Oh,
It's
are we
the
gonna?
zip.
Yeah,
Yeah,
boy.
a zip to skip.
Woo!
Now normally we blow this place up, but we could just go to the teleporter right at the end and get out of here.
Yeah.
7 minutes.
That is a 100% runner's wet dream right there for a time.
Oh man, that's
What's
an
the-
understatement.
What's the slowest level in the restricted run now? It's Cultist Space still.
It's still Cultist Space, yeah.
And it always will be.
No, green timer is the time on the run so far. I'm not comparing it with the world record because the world record for this category is really outdated, like really outdated. And the world record in Ultra Nightmare restricted would just be an unfair comparison. So
Was it like 2 or 3 years ago?
3.
what in unrestricted?
The
Yeah, that's
unrestricted
3 years.
record.
Like 2.5 or 3, yeah.
The last one who was running it seriously was Blaine, and that was just after our first MBSR event.
Could be a good moment to say I placed bounties on that, but nobody seems to be. Dr. Ladd looked at it for a while, but I think he gave up because it was too difficult.
Yeah, so if anyone
Big
wants
bounties.
to run 100% unrestricted, you could get some money for doing
Yeah.
what looks to be a pretty sick run.
You could be a professional Doom player. Think
It's
about
really
that.
difficult, though. Just saying, but yeah, I think it's in total all the bounties together is like $300 or something.
I'm currently stuck in Tag 1 jail, but afterwards,
Best
I am
level,
very
let's
keen.
go.
Yippee!
Zip.
Yeah,
$100.
Oh,
the
That's
setup
all.
might be way
Oh.
too long, but
I
yeah, I'm
remember when.
upgrading the frags there. Sorry.
Oh no. I was just remembering when everyone used to do that zip before it was fully understood that zips were actually a pretty powerful trick and then thus banned.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
like
That
the-
zip
the-
is remarkably easy to do.
like without realizing. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I like that. Staggering the pinky while also getting a heat blast stick.
Yeah, and kill the mecha zombies.
Multitasking. You love to see it.
It's just plasma usage, which is probably why it's not worth it in
Oh.
restricted.
Yep. That's always like we do the same thing in restricted,
God,
but
this
that's
room-
always just the biggest like
I hate this room so much. I hate
3
it
out of
so much
6.
because you have to get the fucking challenge, the seal challenge. That's the worst challenge in the game. I don't want to hear anything about it.
everyone hates
I mean,
external
It's
combustion.
the best.
It's the fucking most absurd thing ever.
Oh, that's a pretty neat backup though, right there. The carcass down
Oh, yeah.
there.
I don't just as a backup. I just count on it. It's at least 2 or 3 takes, so I just make sure that I get 4 on the top level and then finish it there. Oh, this fight's gonna be funny.
Ah, the classic
out of here.
slope
The
boost.
classic.
That is any percent history. That slope boost
Oh,
right there off that
boy.
can.
Woo!
Yeah.
Okay.
Getting
Oh,
all
we
the
just
stuff
picked
on
up
the
probably
side.
the most important cheat code in the game.
Inkva.
Yeah, I don't use it.
Inkva.
Oh,
That's
do you
one
not?
of the things. No, so Dr. La was asking about it, like, could you use it? I decided not to use it because I think it would make the run more stupid, and I don't think it would save that much time, but it probably would save at least some time in some places. It also plays with the masteries, so I just decided I won't use it. But if someone is gonna try to do the run, they should consider it because.
So this
it
is-
saves
oh!
time.
Oh! Cool guys, don't look at explosions.
Oh my.
I'm actually an Arbitic. I don't master.
That's not an
Arbitic.
arbiter. That's just quick kill.
It's just a killing the Taco quickly.
Oh.
If
was
you
like, I don't
if you
see the
upgraded Arbor there, that would have been great. Oh, hi Marauder, bye Marauder.
What, Marauder?
Good
Or
boss
what?
fight.
Can
Marauder.
Nerla add like slope boosting to 6.6? Thank you.
Oh yeah, this. I
Speaking
do
of
this.
Durla, did he not? I remember he found something related to the masteries in IDKFA.
Yeah, I think you can get some mastery with it if you do something or something like that. I don't remember. He mentioned it. It's definitely room for. I don't think you would use it as much as you do in any percent, but you probably could use it in a couple spots, like I don't know, Gladiator for example, and stuff like that. It also involves menuing and going to mission select, so it's kind of a time spent, if that makes sense. And you also run out of ammo as well if you're using it all the time.
By the way, if any of you don't know what IDKFA glitch, the basic rundown is that if you do a funny by using it in another save file and then coming back, well, not another save file, but use mission select to get back, and then you use it, and then you get back to the campaign. You can actually shoot precision bolts in micro missile speed, and it just trivializes the combat.
Yeah.
But because it's 100%, the routing is much different, and apparently it
Yeah.
won't save that much time.
I think it won't save that much time. It probably saves some though.
Have
I
you
also
ever
think it
calculated how much time it would have saved?
No, not at all. I didn't think about exactly which fights I would use it, but there's things about the
Okay.
ammo you would run out because there's so many things to do, and it also I just thought it would make the run look less cool. To be honest, that was the main reason why I didn't do it.
Fair, yeah.
It's
But
cool. We don't only grade on speed; we grade on swag bucks.
It's also
That's
because
true.
it's
Exactly.
Honda. Because it's Honda, you also have all
Oh,
weapons,
wow.
mods.
That was...
You
That's menu.
got all weapons, mods, and upgrades and stuff, so you can actually kill a lot faster, not playing normally because it's Honda. Okay, can I talk about this?
Yeah,
sorry,
sure.
just things I
Do
want
you want me to
explain. So-
pause or?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just wanted to mention because I think it's interesting as well. So the Slayer Gate skip. So you cannot do it in Exultia or Super Gardeners because the Slayer Gate is surrounded by visible walls. Like it's impossible to get underneath it. I do it in Cultist Base, Taras Nevada, Marscore, and I don't do it in Arc Complex, this level, even though you can do it, or at least you technically can do it. Like it is technically possible to go underneath the Slayer Gate and activate it, but I couldn't find the setup. So that's another time save if someone wants to try it. I spent quite a bit of time. I couldn't find basically the Slayer Gate in Arc complex, you can technically go underneath it, but you're very far below. And I couldn't find any way to gain height and horizontal speed at the same time. Like, I think you can't slow boost, or where you can slow boost, it's too far or something like that. So I couldn't get underneath it legally. I could only get there with cheats. So I found that interesting, because it was frustrating to know technically I could do this, but I can't find a way to make it work, if that makes sense.
If any router out there wants save 8 seconds off this run, as we calculated earlier, feel free.
That's a lot of time.
That is a lot of time, especially in some runs that's a little over an hour.
Double D blade.
Let's go.
Yeah, I also
people who
do a weird
don't know-
route for this.
For people who don't know what double D blade is, while all this sick combat's going on, basically if you swap mods of another weapon using the weapon wheel while firing a destroyer blade, you can...
Another one.
Yep. You can fire the destroyer blade twice. Why spaghetti code, I guess.
Yeah, and when
Doom
you get
spaghetti code.
when you get 2 super heavies like a Baron and a Tyrant at the same time with that, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, the general rule of thumb for DPS is, like, if you have 3 enemies in your destroyer blade that are
We'll
close
get
to
the
instant
damage,
health,
yeah.
it is worth to charge the destroyer blade fully than to just do regular combat.
Speaking of a lot of damage, did you consider
Quad
doing
gate.
quad gate?
Yes, I did think about it quite hard, and it would change my route for the level entirely. I decided it wasn't worth it. But
Ah,
But it would be funny.
you would need to open doors and do things in a completely different order. And I was thinking about it for quite a while, and I said, I don't think it's gonna save that much time, so it's not worth it. But I didn't measure it, so maybe it does save time, or maybe there's a more clever way to do it. But I did
So-
consider it very seriously.
People trying to get that bounty, completely reroute art complex, and you might save 3
Oh, yeah.
seconds.
Yeah. But you will be
it's
cool.
worth it, trust me. It'll be so cool.
Okay, can you pause here as well?
Sure.
Sorry, this is more a public service announcement if anyone wants to try Hundo. There's a quirk here with the runes in our complex that I think if someone tries to run a Hundo Unrestricted, they might end up with an invalid run because of it, so I want to warn you. There's a challenge in Arc to get the 2 runes. But for whatever reason, the way it works, if you reload during the rune animation, you won't get it. But furthermore, if you reload after the rune animation, but before you hit a checkpoint, it won't work either. So you have to sit to the whole rune animation and hit a checkpoint afterwards before you reload, or you won't get 100%.
Wait.
So just warning you.
Is that specific to art complex?
Yeah, because it has the challenge.
Yeah, the
with the
challenge.
runes.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It's not about the
this
runes,
game.
it's about the challenge, yeah.
Gotta love it.
I just thought when I discovered that, I was like, if someone's doing a 100% run, they probably wouldn't notice that until they're finished, and they're like, I'm missing a suit token.
Just doing it out of habit.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder if you, I guess we'll see, but there is a short circuit in this fight,
Is there?
which is what we call it when you finish an encounter early. Yeah,
don't
it's
think I
super
know it.
tricky to get, and honestly, the only people who've gotten it are Hundo runners on accident.
I
It's
think I
quite
saw that.
finicky.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think I saw it, but I didn't know how to reproduce it.
Yeah, basically everything has to be dead before the Arachnotrons spawn, and then you don't have to kill the Arachnotrons.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, I think I was
way
aware
to-
of that. Sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. The way to more consistently do it is to be aware of what enemies don't respawn after a certain wave. Like first wave, you would be killing soldiers and Gargies, and then after the pinkies and stuff, it would be 5 imps. And then you basically would get it every time if you're just that good. But hey, it's easier said than done, right?
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, you go ahead. I was just
I
going
was
to
saying-
confirm.
With the overdrive and rapid plasma fire, the spiders take nothing to kill anyway, so
I
like.
But it would be so cool.
Yeah, no, it would.
Oh, so cool.
gotta love elevators.
I love
Yeah.
elevators.
I, for one, think
Imagine-
they're a little suspicious. It always feels like
Little
they're up
sussy?
to something.
There's
They give
something
you a
happening.
lot of time to reach at.
They do, yes.
it's just true.
Imagine sitting through that with slowdown. It's so annoying.
Mm.
And you
So
can't
do you
speed
hit
up
that low
because you're recording.
checkpoint specifically to reset spawn cap there?
No, it's what was it? Yeah.
Down boost.
What was the reason?
Here,
was a pretty
I'll
good reason,
rewind to it. So we do this checkpoint.
Yeah. So there's two reasons. First, to avoid the traversal bug, but also ballista ammo. So I save with 150 ballista ammo, and I basically use all of it here, and then I reload and I get it back.
Ah.
Oh.
That's the main
down
reason.
boost.
And also, all those enemies in the hallway disappear, so they don't block your movement.
Yeah.
Delicious.
The menuing, man.
Yeah, it's just some of the menu scenes surreal, honestly.
It's so stupid, but I love it.
Going up those stairs, I couldn't find a faster way than just dashing through it, and I find that really annoying.
There is like a very inconsistent like hop, short hop sort of thing you can do, but I've never been able to nail it.
The stairs are less than 24.5 degrees. Yeah, it's just not possible most of the time.
Yeah.
You gotta find like weird geo.
Okay, we're in Mario's restaurant.
Mario.
Oh, nice
Double D
double
blade.
D blade killing them instantly. Love to see it.
That's the fastest I've seen that spider spawn.
Yeah. I think in Restricted you don't even have the
Yeah.
ammo to double D blade there, so
No, you don't. You don't.
it's
And
unfortunate.
it's also fast because I've reloaded so many times. There's not that many enemies spawned. I think.
Ah.
There is a slightly different route there that's hypothesized to be a little bit faster by Drake that uses just precise destroyer blades instead of skipping Berserk, but it's still pretty darn fast.
It's a
I also
Drake
tried-
strat, so like
Yeah.
yeah.
I also tried to route using Berserk in the Slayer Gate, which I think would have been really cool, but I couldn't find a way to make that work.
There was a way, but I don't know if it worked with your route.
Yeah.
Yeah, before
Sadly.
Quad, like in literally the day before Quad Gate was found out, I think people were hypothesizing using Berserk in it.
I mean, using Berserk in the Slayer Gate would be like amazingly nice. Just killing the tyrants and the barons like that.
Yeah.
Wouldn't the
there's a little
glory kills
complicated with that.
make it? Wouldn't the glory kills make it slower than quad?
It would, however, as previously discussed, we can't do Quad Gate because of other routing reasons.
Also, technically no, because if you kill the first tyrant fast enough, the heavies won't spawn.
Oh, I didn't know
Really?
that.
Yes.
Oh. Fun fact.
That's one of the part of why Berserk Gate was actually kind of sought after and looked at more.
Okay. I didn't know that. I just thought it was cool.
But if you skip
I-
the animation by killing him on the top of his head, then you run out of Berserk.
I feel like we're just learning a lot this stream.
We are
Some of-
learning so much.
Some of the decisions made in this run are mostly for flashy reasons. Not the most of them are small ones, but the biggest one is the IDKFA. I don't know how much time that would have saved. Probably at least some seconds, if not a minute, maybe.
Cars more?
Cars
Oh
more.
my! Finishing
Oh,
arc
yeah.
at 46 minutes. That's ridiculous.
This is like the halfway point of the game too, is after finishing that.
Do you know how hard it is to get 56 minutes?
Oh, very quickly, there's a tech that most people don't know there that's called extended black screen, right?
Oh, yes.
That basically just unlocks your movement so that we can move in this elevator instead of doing this, and we're gonna see a very big funny.
Yeah.
Whee!
Welcome to the dev room. We have the
Whoops,
BFG.
They left that in. Oopsies.
They removed that quite quickly, but thank you, devs. That's great.
Thanks.
Yep.
Who made that room? Was it Brandon? I
Was
think it was
The name of-
Brandon, right?
If you look
There
at
was
the
a name
game
of the guy.
files, like, yeah, the files for that dev room include the name of the developers.
Oh,
so-
really?
Yeah.
I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
I think his name was Brandon. Please, Brandon, if you're here, correct me. Or
Brandon, if you're
watching.
here.
Brandon, if you could please tell us, we'd really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Please let us know.
If Brandon
And
is listening
yeah,
to this
we're
podcast.
doing, as a common theme, we're doing the final fight first.
Ooh.
And that's I used
Sexy.
the thing to avoid the blood filter that I mentioned.
I noticed that.
Ah.
It's pretty sexy. If I could menu as fast as a bot, I would do that.
Yeah. Just unlocking
God,
fast
what
travel.
is this
Unlock
menuing is.
fast travel, go back here. Oh, are we
And
in the elevator again?
We're going all the way
Yeah,
back.
going up the elevator.
Huh?
What?
I assume that's just to get over it for the, oh, what is, and then through
Oh,
the,
what the fuck is that?
Mantle. Okay, I need to see that again. Give me
Yeah.
1 second.
And I did discover that. I'm really proud of that mantle clip. It's so
That's
cool.
amazing.
So yeah, that's all we skipped. By the way, going down a slow elevator, but instead we slope boost up it, go through some invisible geo and mantle into the. Oh my
Mantle
god!
from out of bounds, inbounds, into the portal.
That is
And a nice double D blade.
great.
That is nut butter, as Drake would say.
That is nut butter?
Nut butter. Nutter butter.
That is like
Okay,
like the pastry treat.
I can take that.
Like Nutella.
All right.
This is a very complicated encounter with a lot of specifics going on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Again, another one that probably can be
Did-
done a little bit
did you
faster,
just-
but I hate names.
Did you just
Did I what?
arbalist a fodder? Were you setting up a fast destroyer blade?
No, I was the.
Oh, the
71?
Oh my god.
holy
You
crud!
could only wish.
You have to wait
Yeah,
a
I mean,
while
it's
in
done.
that. You
I
have to
mean-
wait a while in that fire for some trigger demons to
That's-
spawn. So I get.
Double
Oh,
larva. Double larva
nice.
with the elemental. Yeah.
Please
the-
tell me
the-
you do double larva in the underground there, underneath Gundek. The
Oh,
double
yeah.
larva wall dash.
The Kovac double Arba.
Oh no,
that I
I
stopped doing
don't
because it was
don't
too
think
hard.
So. I don't think I even.
Aw.
I don't remember. But I don't do that. Boost no.
Unfortunate.
The thing with. Yeah, this is
What?
faster.
Oh,
Ooh.
oh, yeah. Just
Oh.
go around the bridge. Yeah, sure. Don't need to
Why
use
go
the
under
whole.
when you can go around it?
Yeah.
So the thing with precision blade as well is like pretty much every time I shoot precision blade, not every time, but like 80% of the time it's a headshot because I can just afford to aim it.
Kovac, if you want to run this category, you have the capability to
Okay, and
make
you-
sure it includes
also-
the double arbor wall dash.
Yeah. It probably is faster. I didn't know that. Can you go back a little bit? Just a little quirk that I find
Sure.
funny. Not really that interesting or anything. So look at the ammo. Okay. So look at the BFG. Look at the ammo. Okay. Now it goes to BFG. So
30 plus 30.
That's pretty fun.
So it only gives you ammo if you have 30. If you have 0, it doesn't give you ammo. I don't know why. I don't understand it. It's really weird.
So if you're out of ammo, it won't give you ammo.
Yeah, it doesn't give you anything. But if you have 30, it puts you to 60.
That is funny.
Incredible.
Okay. Oh, I just like how it's charging throughout all that movement. This next fight here is basically all timers waiting for things to spawn in. So.
I did try to do the. Yeah. So
Wait, what? Okay,
No,
I
no,
thought you
no,
were gonna use that
that's-
clip for something.
No, I tried to use it, but it's really hard to get it. But you can, in principle, and I found a way to do it. You can use a chainsaw clip to go underneath, activate the secret encounter, and then BFE everything at the same time. It is possible.
Whoa.
It's just really hard, and it wasn't worth it. But Pi made it work. I spent so much time trying to make it work. I didn't make it work, and then she made it work.
Yeah, but just screw that secret encounter. I agree. BFG that.
I mean, the
Yeah,
thing
that
is, like,
particular soldier is on a scripted animation, so you can't even interrupt his jump. You really have to just time it
Oh, yeah.
and hope it works.
you have to do it with another fodder, I think, as well. The reason also is that this whole part, I'm gonna reload here. I'm gonna get the BFG ammo from the secret encounter back, so I'm not even saving BFG ammo by
Do you
doing
do the
both.
BFG race?
So that was just a free BFG.
Yeah, there's a lot of free BFGs in Marscore.
Dang.
Actually, was
That's
like
one of
I
the.
have.
I'll go ahead.
No, I was saying that there was a lot of Marscore. When I was running, I was like, I have too much BFG ammo. What can I do with it? I really was at that point.
I have too much BFG, said no speedrunner ever.
I
only
remember when
Mark's
watching
fault.
the route a while back, just how many free BFGs there were by just reloading checkpoint in the right places.
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanna. Normally you're supposed to teleport to this secret encounter and just just goes to a ledge, slope boost all the
BFG
way
race?
to it.
BFG
yes.
race?
Oh, do we see a BFG? I wonder. Oh.
Yeah, I BFG it. Yeah,
BFG
Oh.
race?
Oh.
I have. No, not the
do you-
BFG race. No, not the BFG race. No.
Aw.
I tried. I couldn't get it even with
Aw.
slowdown. I think it's technically possible. I could.
I've done it once. I've done it once.
People
The BFG
wondering,
race
we're
had
looking
it.
a little bit of a holy grail for that strat is BFGing that secret encounter all the way to this encounter right here to basically 2 birds with 1 stone.
But you need to move faster than the BFE ball in order for it to work, which is really
Very
difficult.
hard.
Yeah.
Which is why you're
Very
in a race with the BFG.
Yes.
I also had the BFG in the secret encounter. I also got back. I also reloaded it. So
Wait, that door is open, but it's actually not open. That's funny.
yeah, it's just bugged.
Nice. Getting that smooth
Nothing
landing into the smooth landing into the suit token is surprisingly difficult. I barely see anybody actually get it. Usually they have to
Holy-
land on the wall,
Yeah.
they have to mantle, but actually getting that smooth landing right into it is so sick.
Yeah,
Also,
usually the strat I use, I assume some other hundo runners do this too, is I make sure I have a dash so I'm able to stop my momentum.
I do that as well.
Does that floor even have a collision? The part that forgot to break down?
No, you
No,
can
no,
fall
it's
through it.
empty.
Yeah.
Oh.
Only visual
Incredible.
sad.
Oh yeah.
Oh, just
Gotta love
it's
it
just
when background
it's
elements
just- oh, wait,
have
what the-
collision.
Oh.
getting out of
this
bounds.
way.
Let's get
The old way, baby.
grabbing it from underneath again.
Oh.
Yeah. Why?
Fun zone? Fun zone. I
Uh,
love fun zone.
for those who don't know, when a Marauder's spawning in or gets out of a jumping animation or any traversal animation, if you stand exactly the right distance, it will attack you immediately.
We call
That
that a
makes it
fun zone
possible.
because it's the zone where the fun happens.
Mm-hmm.
This is
Thank
where
you,
the fun
Hugo, for
begins.
inspiring that name.
Thank you very much.
Hugo?
Who?
Yeah, who?
Who?
Go?
Hugo?
Among Us?
Go? Who?
Humongous?
So I grabbed the Slayer key, even though I already made the Slayer key, because there's a challenge to get the
Oh
Slayer key.
yeah, that's true. Yeah.
That's
So
like
more
we
I've done.
skip the Slayer Gate key for the animation, then pick it up anyways because it's required. That is some like
It is a baller move.
That is some narrative
Very
irony
baller.
there.
But the main reason you skip it is the fucking gate animation.
Mm.
Yep.
I would like to alert everyone that FDD and N2 is here. Hello.
Oh, what's up,
Absolute
gamer?
legend.
Hey, skip the elevator.
Yeah. I mean, this whole level is basically lore anyhow. Oh, what the?
Oh, yep.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
That's so cool.
It's a little
There's
bit
a lot.
faster.
There's a lot of twists and turns and doors that you have to wait to open up. So, like, I can imagine that's
Oh,
faster.
just go above them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, the
weird-
backwards wall dash.
Yeah, weird thing here, when you reload this checkpoint, it gives you full ballista ammo. I have no idea why.
Wait,
I don't understand.
just does.
It's just that checkpoint. I don't know why it does that.
It's done that for me as well, and I get so confused.
Also,
Okay.
that checkpoint too?
Do that. Look at the health.
Oh, can you rewind?
Oh man.
Let's see that again.
hey,
What?
sorry, everyone. I just want everyone to look at the timer.
The health, you mean.
Boom.
That was 4 seconds.
Yeah. So I actually recorded that at 100 slowdown, just to be able
Nice.
to get like the most rapid blast of fire I could. I unload like the whole ammo in like half a second or something. The limit is the ammo. I unload all 250 ammo or 200 ammo or something.
Gladiator, more like Badiator.
175, yeah.
I'm also sure this part I could do faster. To be honest, I think some people do some stuff that's a little bit faster. I'm not sure.
The way you
Casual, just 180. Okay, that's just swag. The casual 180 during punch cancels.
That's ridiculous.
That's so cool.
Oh yeah, that's to avoid
Is that a?
punch boosting? Yeah. Punch
Yeah, that's
to
what I was
avoid
about
punch
to
boosting
say.
on them.
Yeah, you turn away just to avoid punch boosting and losing positioning.
Yeah, exactly.
That's so fun.
Ridiculous. Over the top. What?
The instant snapback.
So weird
Oh
because
my
at first I
God.
thought it was swag, and then I was like, wait, there's purpose to it.
Oh no, there's purpose. Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting whiplash.
I mean that happened because I was trying to punch boost and I kept flying, and every time I did, I was like, no, I don't want to fly. I just want to kill it. So I just turn around.
That's swagger.
The classic, you can just use a BFG for free because if you load checkpoint, you get it back.
Yeah. And past
then-
the arena. So, yeah.
Then walking backwards brings you into that trigger for whatever reason. It's
Yeah. It's very weird. Very Doom.
Like we
Yo,
said,
slow boost
people-
variation.
like we said, people spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
No interest.
I
fun-
like spaghetti.
Fun fact from the chat: someone saying that half of that level is glory kill animations. That feels appropriate, and I didn't even time
Based.
it.
Oh, yeah.
So.
I think it's more than half. I think it's more than half, to be honest. It's a gladiator just saying, "I'm gonna kill you," before it instantly dies.
Mm-hmm.
I am so excited for Erdak.
Or Mecha.
But until then, I remember from what I watched from Taurus Nabata, there is a
Nice.
lot of reloading here.
Oh yeah,
Like, these collectibles are very spread out.
and there's a funny thing here. You'll see in a second. So, I think this only happens in this arena. I tried in a few others and it didn't happen. So I used not one but two BFGs here.
Ah.
And then what I do to do both the secret encounter and the archwell at the same time, what I do, you wait until you get the combat points, and then immediately reload. And what happens is the following: you go back, so the arena triggers again when you come in, but you have to check the weapon points, and you have the BFG up. So there's there's a little bit of time between the moment where you get the weapon points from the arena, from the point where the checkpoint saves, and if you reload at just at time, you get the weapon points without spending the ammo. The problem is you can't continue the level. You have to finish the arena to continue, but I'm gonna go out of bounds anyway. So
That is.
How tight is that timing there, and how viable would you say that is for human runners?
I think it's possible for human runners, but they need to be paying attention. It's probably like a second or half a second or something like that.
This is what they meant by the out of bounds, by the way.
Oh,
yeah.
the zips!
The zip
you telling
is
me
the
this is out of
boosting,
bounds?
and we're at the end.
Yep.
So, people, I think at this point we should start taking bets on how many encounters you have to do before we skip to the end, because I feel like that's just a trend.
0.
Is it 1, 2, or 0?
Oh, the Baron's
Also,
already
could
spawning.
you rewind to the start of the fight?
Yeah, sure.
Is this the take where you missed the? Yeah, you missed the cutscene skip
What?
W.
like 3 times, like twice. You try to press R to skip the cutscene like twice. And
Oh,
it
I didn't-
go
I
the
didn't
entire
realize
way.
Oh yeah, when you're so that's one of the things that you could tell that it's a TAS from. Maybe I shouldn't say that in case someone tries to cheat it, but the wheel for you activating things like upgrades or skipping cutscenes, that doesn't get slowed down. So it moves faster when it's slowed down, if that makes sense. When you put it fast back up. So sometimes when it's slowed down, it doesn't work. Like you hit it and it doesn't do anything. You have to kind of spam it. I'm not sure exactly how that works, but it's one of the
so-
things that it doesn't
You
get
got
affected
your eyes
by the
on you,
slowdown.
cheat whores.
So yeah, so
Yeah.
if you slow down time, skip cutscene can just be, oh, hi, ball. Oh, that
Can you
just
go-
doesn't,
can-
yeah,
can
okay.
you go back?
Ball.
Can you go back a little bit? A few, like
Sure,
10, 15 seconds. There's a little thing here that it's very noticeable. It's not very important, but I find cool. A little bit farther back.
Okay, yeah.
A little bit. There you go. So just before so there's a thing here that I do that saves like 0.1 seconds. So pause there.
Oh,
There.
pause.
Did you
So,
move
yeah,
in the black screen?
Yeah. So I don't know if you know, but when you fast travel, there's a push down that happens. Like the game, it puts you on top of the geometry and then pushes you down quite fast. If you unlock movement during fast travel and you move fast back enough, you can get that push down. It's making me pushing me down the elevator faster than I would fall. So it saves like 0.1, 0.2 seconds, but I find it really cool, and I always try to look for more ways to use it. But
So
yeah,
yeah, during that movement, you just get over there and you quick fall a little.
yeah, it's more than quick fall. It's actually really quite fast. When you swing on slow down, it's pretty noticeable.
Yeah, it looked really fast.
Yep.
That's
That-
interesting.
That wrecking ball does not exist. Disappointing.
It's
yeah.
a figment of our
Okay.
imagination.
The game is just really confused with what are you doing there, where you came from.
Okay, and what would you do if you
Menuing
missed
the
that
moment you
secret?
caught it.
Actually, many before because I can dash after the fast travel.
I feel like I got that question way too often. Is like, do you reset if you miss that secret falling down the tunnel? And it's just like they forget that fast travel's a thing.
You just reset the entire run.
Yep.
Yeah, you go all the way back to the beginning. It's like the secret in 2016 after the.
That micro missile tick was sexy. That was.
I don't think there's a better micro missile tick in the entire game.
Did somebody notice something weird on the screen?
What's up?
No, go back. Go back.
Okay.
No, I mean on the game. It's a part of the run. I just wonder if someone notices it. It's a really weird book that makes me think there might be a way to do arbitrary code execution.
Oh yes, the www. Yes.
W.
I remember that. Yes.
I don't know why.
Objectives www.
Yes. That.
Yeah, I don't know how that happens, but it happens here. And it seems like some memory is going written the wrong way, so that makes me think you might be able to do arbitrary code execution.
Whoa. We can inject letters into the game. You know, that's step 1.
Yeah.
Step 2. We don't know.
Yeah.
The rest of the owl.
Step 3, profit.
Exactly.
I
if
never
any
could
smart people want to figure it out.
Never could get the BFG to kill this marauder. I don't know how you guys do it, to be honest. I never get it.
That is a very old strat, actually.
Yeah.
It's no longer optimal because you can just kill it instantly anyhow. It's about the same time.
That's why I ended up thinking, but I was bothering that I never got to actually do it.
Yeah, usually it's it's a somewhat precise setup for back in the day when we used to do that.
I think it's very FPS dependent as well.
Yeah, that too. Oh, we trigger the secret encounter first and then trigger the fight. That's kind of funny.
And I do that as well to grab the chainsaw to be able to chainsaw the
Also, we have Crucible from the freaking last part of I just remembered. So yeah, that Baron never stood a chance.
Yeah. That's another reason why TAS about fast travel is worth it. You get the Crucible.
Why, hello, Skyline.
Yep. I'm gonna do some fancy things here.
Ooh. That was nice.
That's just smooth movement.
I think this is low boost there, so you don't think you can do that in restricted.
Oh.
Like a small slow boost.
Oh.
Go.
No death plane?
Yeah. Oh, I know what's about to happen here. Yep.
Yeah.
Who can guess what can happen here? That's 8 seconds.
8 seconds save,
more
baby.
because you avoid going to the catacombs at all. Like I didn't even touch the catacombs.
Do you still have to get the key?
No, you don't have to get the key here. It's only in Mars score that you have to.
Oh, right, because it's a challenge.
Double Arba.
Yeah, double Arba to set up the glory kill on the pain elementals.
A double BFG is still the best strategy here.
That's setup you just do there.
Is anyone ever known to actually do this layer gate without double BFG? I don't think anyone has ever done that.
In the very first part of we're talking like literally the first runs of the game, we wouldn't BFG the Prowler phase.
Yeah.
Because it's the Prowler phase. But as soon as the Whiplash starts spawning.
Yeah.
Your
it's supposed to be the hardest.
Health.
It's supposed to be the hardest layer gate in the game, and it's just trivialized.
Mm-hmm.
We love super weapons. I can't believe you would allow yourselves to fight prowlers normally.
All right, so if anyone wants to go to the bathroom, now's the time.
Some nice battery animations going on now, yeah.
I hope you love those battle animations at 5 times less.
Oh yeah, this segment was pain. It was like 15 minutes of just and then I fucked up a couple of times near the end. Like I did some fucked up movement and I had to redo it. I was like, no.
I would have just straight up made another splice. Don't care if it looked bad.
Like imagine all this at 5 times the time. Jesus Christ. And it's hard to actually keep focus where you're doing it. Like you start getting distracted and you start thinking about other things, and then you fuck up everything because you're distracted.
But like,
Because
it really
how
gives
long
you all
is-
the time in the world to appreciate the amount of detail they put into this battery animation. You know?
Yeah, the insertion and then the twist.
I mean, yeah, all
Oh
great things
my,
have
the
those two
twist.
steps.
Yep. It's just the best part of any Hundo run.
Yeah. And the thing is, there's some interesting movement at the end as well. It's not super complicated, but it's, you know, I did fuck it up a couple of times, so I had to do this like 3 or 4 times.
3 or
Best day of-
4?
Because there is
Best day of
literally
my life. Yeah.
because there's literally nothing else to talk about during the section, we put in the battery for the other door while the other door is opening because it's slightly faster.
Yeah.
It basically is like, you can think of it as like we're moving a little bit to open this battery while the door is opening, so, you know, we're overlapping time.
Yeah, probably save like 0.2 seconds in total or something.
Oh, yeah. Over the course of the run, it's like, yeah, probably like somewhere on the realm of 1 to 2 seconds.
Actually, I think I didn't do it for one of them because I got distracted.
No, you did it. No, I will not skip this. This is the task. We're watching it in full, people.
We have to appreciate every moment of
If
this
you're-
video.
If you are a little bored right now, there is some narrative reason for it, okay? Like, because that's the game.
Listen, there's just no other way to put it. If you're a fan of Doom, you're a fan of the battery animation.
By this logic, Undeceiver is the Doom Eternal's biggest fan.
I would imagine people who have run Honda a lot more than me have actually spent more time looking at them than me.
But on individual battery animation, nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh. No one has ever ventured that deep.
Okay, we're down to neck ravioli.
Oh, slow boost.
This movement's always sexy. Seeing that in any percent run's the highlight of the day. Oh.
We go oob.
There's the cage skip. We're not going to the end of the level though. We're just skipping the cage.
Just the cake?
Yeah, you can go to the end of the level, but it's not worth it because you have to do Calibus anyway.
Is the quad fight not required?
Yeah, I do it at the end.
Oh,
You'll see.
I see.
That also allows me to get the crystal I regenerate EFG ammo in this level in the end.
There's no eyes even, they're just purple gas mud.
Yeah. There's like 3 or 4
Wait,
triggers
there's no-
here, there's no
Yeah,
token.
do the
There's
do the
no
walls
protective
just not
shield.
load in? Yeah, the walls
There's
of the
not even a
eyes.
shield.
Yeah, the walls of the eyes just don't load in, so you don't have to
Yeah.
wait for them to open.
Yeah,
That's
you have
Wait.
to kill the eyes. You can't just punch it if you're
Yeah.
thinking that.
Oh,
I tried.
did you try crucibling it?
I think I tried a lot of stuff and it's completely non-interactive.
Oh, I was really hoping it would be like the breakable wall in the SGN master level that we crucible through.
Oh right. I mean, you're free to try. Maybe there's something you missed. Yeah, fucking ice.
I don't play base game though.
Yeah,
It would have been really sick if we could just crucible that away.
yeah. I don't think anyone here is an active runner of base games, so get hacked. Oh,
That's
is that BFG
BFG.
just free?
yeah.
Nice.
And then reload again for the suit token.
So much reloading.
Yeah. I think there's
I mean, in a run that's
where-
this hectic, it does kind of do a lot for pacing. Because you get to do a really tough section, then take a breather. Really hard movement, then take a breather. I think
Yeah.
it ends up being pretty nice overall.
I was
Kinda
also
like
showing me the
2016
BFG ammo
Gold
like
Secrets.
one.
That
That's
is-
some movement.
so
And then
yeah, that's a
oops.
neat little movement section because those stairs always heck up the movement there.
Yeah,
or
I just
a
slow boost
Mancubus
off the edge.
spawning.
Slow boost off the edge to get the ballista boost at a reasonable height. There's another
Also,
spot
the
where you can
suit
use
token.
the blood filled trick. I think that's really useful there for after the blood totem. The what's it called?
Buff totem.
Nav totem, yeah. Well, do you say about the suit token?
I was just saying that you did the suit token trick again. Where you redeem the thing to get rid of blood fuel.
Oh yeah. Okay, so the thing that I said, yeah.
Yeah.
It's so weird because the equipment upgrades in this game are honestly like inconsequential for the most part.
Yeah.
They only
like
have like a
three-
couple niche uses.
Yeah.
Also, it's really funny that you still had to wait for that crate.
Yeah, I couldn't find a way to clip down there. On this part as well, I tried to find a faster way to do this, but I couldn't find one like the secret encounter. I felt like a waste of time.
I mean, you have to wait for that
Right.
Baron to spawn anyhow, so not the worst thing in the world.
Oh, kill the
Yeah,
Dread Knight.
Dread Knight first, Crucible cancel each freaking Doom Hunter, and then everyone's favorite thing, Glory Kill challenges.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, just letting you people know, Undeceiver did not intentionally go out of bounds there. The game just does that sometimes.
But it
Were
looked
you
like
even out of bounds? Or did the texture just disappear?
Well,
The texture
I-
goes weird, yeah.
I think it's like you're slightly in the wall or something. Oh, and now
And
we're fast
now
traveling
we
now that
do
we
it.
got to the
Yeah.
ends.
And I get the last ammo crystal here.
So who had a total of 6 encounters before the final encounter? That was the bet. That's the final answer.
Now we do the onslaught.
That was totally me, yep.
Ooh,
Mhm.
Rocket and SSG. Okay, that's just a little optimization that I quite appreciate.
Yeah. It allows you to shoot a little bit before it spawns.
Yeah.
Ah, nice.
Being able to get that quick before the cutscene like that, it triggers me a little, but it's like, yeah, slope boosting. What can you do?
That dash is for safety, like you don't need to dash, but if you don't, it's really hard to land on the right spot.
Yeah.
It's technically slower, but I can get a good landing away.
Imagine you bounce around from all that momentum.
Yeah. That's the cool
Necrovol
one.
Part 2, baby.
The fact that you... Wait, can we go back to the loading screen and just watch the Pinky get destroyed?
The what?
Like on the tutorial tip.
Oh yeah.
You didn't
Get-
slow down the loading screen, so it just...
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's another way you can tell that someone spliced it or slowed it down.
Oh, this run isn't 100% legit.
There's quite a
this
few
is
ways.
a cheated run.
There's like 30 or 40 ways you can tell, but some of them are really subtle.
Ooh. Nice.
It's gonna BFG everything.
I imagine that was all to trigger the cacos and whatnot. Well,
Yeah. Exactly. So actually, that BFG is really tricky. It's very hard to get the pain elementals and the kakos at the same time if you don't wait. So you have to time it well.
your mic was muted for like, the past minute. A few minutes.
Bro. I was laughing so hard at the Pinky. I was like, somebody should make a gif of that. That was so funny. That is so funny.
It's okay. You
this
can
is
laugh
how-
about it now if you want.
Now we go to the level.
Haha. Hee hee haha.
All right. Now, who had 1 encounter for Necrovol Part 2?
Oh man, I
Technically,
had
it's
0.
2.
We don't include secrets here. They're a little.
Yeah.
It's a fine.
By the
Hey,
way,
do
that
you know-
BFG
It's
is
faster
set
if
up.
you just drop them down. Sorry.
Yeah. Can we just
No,
go
but it's
back
the
and
glory
watch
kill.
this Tyrant Glory Kill setup? Okay.
It's
I was about to say.
Setup.
So
So the
what?
thing is,
Rocket, BFG Point Blank, SSG Blood Punch.
Oh.
yeah, and the thing is, you can reload during the glory kill animation, and you get the challenge anyway, and you get the BFG ammo back. So it's overall faster to do that, I feel. Than
Beautiful.
actually. And then
Searching
you
for
just
Bartholomew.
When
Wait, he was
The
GK.
Baron in GK? What?
What? I've not seen that.
I mean, this game is running at an effective 300 FPS. So
yeah.
Yeah.
I had some instances where it died actually.
Incredible.
But I try so hard to skip this as well, to try to punch the chains out of bounds, like without having to activate the button, because that would unlock fast travel earlier, if you know what I mean. But you can't. The place where the chains are at the beginning, it's not just surrounded by invisible walls; it's inside an invisible wall. Now we go back to the beginning.
and now we gotta do the fights up the tower. Oh, hasted Unmaker. Our favorite thing.
And on a test, we're gonna watch some
Yeah.
nice aim here. Oh my snappy.
Yeah.
Oh.
For those who don't know, haste gives you infinite ammo for every weapon except the BFG, Unmaker included.
On
This is
all
like
versions
the
only.
anti-James.
In the new versions, it doesn't work for the Maker, I think.
Yeah, they patched it out, unfortunately.
Oh, that's so cool.
What?
Death Warp on the other side of the orange wall in order to, just get to that encounter.
Bro.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
That encounter has combat points associated, so
Mhm.
I already did it once. I just reloaded to get the BFG ammo back again.
Yeah.
And then this
Unfortunate
boy.
ballistic boost there.
So this secret encounter. Okay, so so that Hell Knight, I think that's the coolest setup ever, and I don't think anyone else does it. Can you go back?
Yeah,
okay?
that Arbalist frag grenade thing.
Yeah,
Arba-
but it's Arbalist in
Arba
the head.
headshot.
It has to be in the head.
Oh.
Oh, for an
Which is-
insta kill.
Yeah, it's really hard to do, but it's really cool.
Swag bucks. Pretty
You
cool.
can also
Swag
Swag money.
technically skip that secret encounter as a way to despawn it from this arena, but it's not worth it.
Oh, best glory kill in the game. Let's go.
If this wasn't a TAS, you'd be so brave to do a slob on
I
the
had
on
that.
the Archvile and cancel it just before
Yeah.
the third rocket.
Ugh,
That is ballsy as fuck.
that is, yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff here that I wouldn't dare do in a real run. I mean, there's layer key skips themselves. If you fail that, you fall down to the end of the earth, and it's actually really easy to fail it. So every time you do that in a real run, you're taking a huge risk. We're going just back
Oh
for the
my
soup
god,
token.
Man,
going backwards?
For the
Yeah.
soup tokens.
I mean, like, Necrovault Part 2 has probably the biggest section that just doesn't include, like, any combat, so... Oh,
yeah.
We are up to the
We're done.
best part of the run.
alright, Urdak, let's see what it is. I'm excited.
I can't
There's-
believe you have shadows. Oh.
I have what, Trey?
You have reflections turned off.
I think so, yeah.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
There's
I
at
mean,
least
if
two...
you want to react to something, react to the fact that there's no environmental screen shake.
What? Ew.
Wait,
Turn
for
it
environmental
on. What?
screen shake or for not having it?
For not having
We're
it.
not having
I,
it.
you play with it?
Turn
you
it on.
guys deserve to be in an asylum.
Turn it
Yeah.
back
No,
on.
it's just mute.
Turn it
I'm just paying attention to it.
Remember,
So
screen
this-
shake is so good. Ooh.
That out of
So
bounds was kind of sexy. Hold on, let's just...
Yeah, that's...
From the slope boost, let's just see what goes on here.
So I'm skipping the first arena, which, by the way, I never go back to. That arena I don't do.
Wait, you
And I'll
don't
explain why.
do that?
Alright, so
Yeah,
remember
I'll
when we
explain
discovered
that
duping?
later.
Okay, I'm
Yep,
intrigued.
So
You will see.
I touched the checkpoint there, I
Mhm.
got the secret, and the checkpoint leaves me right here, which is perfect.
Oh, that's a little bit more farther forward, too.
Yeah.
I see the BFG has been brought up.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, the BFG with 2 encounters.
Two?
We used to do that, like, so back in the day.
I mean, I used
Ah.
to anyway because it's free. I'm reloading.
Oh,
so
okay.
Yeah.
Why not? skip
Urdak
both,
is
I
you know?
mean,
the
yeah,
reload.
double the tendril damage for that pain elemental. Screw that, you know?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah.
And then,
Oh,
okay, so this is the weirdest part in the whole game, okay? So, this encounter, Abyss of Sanctuary, it's the most broken thing ever in 2 different ways. There's 2 bugs that go on here, 2 glitches that don't happen anywhere else in the game. So the first one you'll see in a second. So I finish the encounter and I just reload. And what do you think I do now?
Do it again.
Yeah, you
I
do
just
it again.
Yeah. And
This
I
is
just
the funniest thing.
Can you... So wait, you're telling me that you duplicate the combat rating from
Yep.
this stage to make up for some other slow encounters that you skipped earlier?
I do this encounter 4 times in total. And I
That is
just made sure I have 2 BFG so I could do it really fast the first 3 times. I don't use the BFG on the last one.
Oh, it's to keep the
'Cause you
PFG
need
for
the
later.
BFG.
Yeah.
Retro, do you remember?
Do you
when we were
jump right
doing
into the funny
100%
stuff
tutorial?
after the 4th one?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
So-
Oh,
so
I'm gonna
this
let
is the
you.
only- This is the
I'm
only
gonna let you
arena in
do
the
it.
game where you can get combat points multiple times, at least that I know of. And and I just do it 4 times. So this is the time I do it actually like men, like without BFG.
Okay, sorry, Mute. You were saying
Oh,
something earlier?
yes. Remember when we were doing the 100% UN tutorial?
Wait, didn't we find out about this combat
We
duplication
did
there
it
for that?
live.
Y-
We-
Was that the
we found
first?
this
Was that
live.
the first instance of?
I
of-
think so.
Holy crud! I'll take my
Okay. If
paycheck
not,
in the
Econ
mail,
would've-
please.
Yeah.
Ego
I
would have
think-
told me about it if he did find it.
Pause. I think you can you pause, please.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go back. So I think in that tutorial you had that happen to you, but you didn't realize what it was.
Mm.
Like it happened, but I think you didn't actually realize that you were actually duplicated. You just were like confused about why you had so many points.
I understood the assignment. It
Yeah.
was great.
I was
So
confused.
now, after this encounter is the second most game-breaking bug ever, which is the
Oh.
Ardak death plane. It's just the
Okay.
real fast travel in Ardak.
Yes.
That's
Let's
what I
let's
took
let
it.
it show first and then explain it. They need to
Yeah.
see it for themselves.
Oh yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that's a good
All
point.
right, cool. Let's just
You
watch
haven't-
this last part again.
You haven't seen
Cementine,
it, yeah.
Mute, me, and Drake Fose's contribution.
In history.
Yeah, totally us. Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
Nobody
totally.
put in work to
Mhm.
figure out exactly what happened afterwards and how to replicate it or
Yep.
anything. We did that. Yep.
Yep,
Mhm,
it was us.
Mhm.
Give us our paycheck. We money.
Money
Money.
compensation.
Shekels.
Yeah, give
Chuckles.
us a share of all $0 that speedrunning has done for us.
And
you know?
now
Was this
we zip.
And now we are.
where
What?
that has
We're
to do
not-
something with like stable ground, right?
I'm
It
gonna
has to
let
do
you
with-
explain it, Undeceiver. It is
That-
so cool.
So it has to do with the death plane, the large death plane that covers the whole of Urdak, which changes target as you move. But when you're in this arena, because you haven't entered that area yet, the death plane, if you reload check when the death plane is active, but it's kind of buggy. So it kind of teleports you to, it seems like a random place at first, but I spend a lot of time trying to figure out if you can manipulate it, and you can manipulate it. And it's, I mean, I can explain that it just basically depends on the exact position where you were when you last reloaded the checkpoint. It's really weird. So basically, if you go all the way back, before the checkpoint, before there. So, I mean, a little bit later, I guess, but it's fine.
After the fight.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Okay.
the setup for that begins after the fight, where I go here. Here, this is set up. Just touching this area up there with the punch boost makes it so that the next time I reload check, when that death plane would teleport me to the orange ring. If I hadn't gone there, it would teleport me to the purple ring. Don't ask me why. Like, it's just spaghetti code. That's the way it is.
So you have to touch that surface, or else you get teleported to
Yeah,
a different
and then-
location.
And then reload a checkpoint. Yeah. And then I'm also doing that sip. There's 2 death planes there. There's one for the arena and the large one. I'm using FPS toggles with a macro to go through the first death plane, but not the second one with the sip, which is also quite funny.
Oh,
you-
so you're changing the FPS like mid zip
Yeah.
to
Mid
go through one, and then hit the
Yeah.
second one, get teleported all the way to the ring. Holy.
Yeah.
Bro.
So I guess
Casters
all the way
are a
to orange
different
ring.
breed.
The way I understand this thing is that the game has like regions inside the level that it decides on,
And-
and then it teleports you to a sensible place within that region. And you
Yeah.
can make the game decide, oh, you're in the region where the purple ring is. You're in the region where the orange ring is.
Yeah, they
Specifically because that arena is very close to where you enter into the open area.
they probably intersect there. I think that's what's going on. Yeah, like the regions are touching them each other in that section. Yeah. So now we reload and we're back in Abyss of Sanctuary. But
Dude,
now because I was there, I go there and I reload just to set the target to the purple ring now. So that reload is exclusively set up so that I do the same sip again, and now I go to purple ring instead.
yeah, so we touch one ground over another ground, and now suddenly we go to a different teleport.
Yeah.
Yeah. It makes sense. I have no questions.
It's the real fast
Mhm,
travel of Verdak. It's the real fast travel of Verdak. That's what it is.
Oh,
Secret fast travel.
If you want to know a little bit more and want to see a little bit of an in-depth explanation, Undeceiver actually has a video about it on his YouTube channel from about a
Yeah.
year ago.
subscribe to Undeceiver.
It's a very
you'll find
interesting watch if you're into this
It's
this type of
very
stuff.
nerdy. It's very nerdy. Yeah.
Very
The
nerdy,
Doom
but
jank.
very, very cool to see.
So funny thing, the BFG ammo
Holy.
that
What?
That's just fun movement. That is just fun
Oh.
movement right there.
Oh!
That's just cool.
and the BFG ammo in this arena, it's not worth picking up. I couldn't find a way to use it that made sense.
Could we go back to how you get that secret?
Sure. So
I just need to see this again.
I just want to
Not
say,
that one, the next one.
Yeah. Well, we'll let it play. I don't want to miss it.
Oh, we'll let it play.
So, just a slope
Watch
boost,
this.
direct
Oh.
hole in one.
Hole in one.
That's kind of great.
Another BFG that would cheat as well. That one. Just reload.
Just reload.
I think now we go for the cam maker.
Oh yeah. Was that all the collectibles?
Yeah, that's it.
I felt like I blinked and Herdak was over. I know we spent a lot
Yeah,
of time
we
talking
definitely-
about it, but sheesh.
We did all the combat encounters.
Well, not all the encounters, but enough to get all the points.
We
Yeah.
did all the combat encounters.
I don't know. The game's saying we did all the combat encounters.
Yeah.
I'm
Like-
inclined to believe it.
Completely
Yeah.
skipped the first arena, completely skipped the orange ring arena.
Oh,
Yeah,
and
but
and
the
the
game
purple
says
ring
so,
too.
so-
No, purple ring I did. Or
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
you didn't
Oh.
notice that because I despawned it. Maybe you want to go back to the.
Oh,
that's
you
cool as
despawned it? Okay. Well,
Yeah.
Rewind.
was-
Educational.
Yeah, so
Educational.
actually go further back. Go further back. So when you appear here, so
Oh.
when you get to a purple ring, yeah, there, it instantly spawns. So I BFG everything. So now there's the buff totem, and then some more heavies will spawn, and then the tyrant, I think. So this time I'm waiting that all that stuff is spawning, like I'm doing stuff meanwhile, and then there's a despawn trigger there, so I just despawned it.
Oh, so you BFG to get like the last
The second-
phase and then hit the
the second
despawn
wave.
trigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you have to go back to get the points, but when
Makes
you get
sense.
here, the cutscene just triggers.
Man,
It's
that
actually
was
something spawning in.
that was so quick. I missed it. Sheesh. I
Yeah,
thought it was just
but-
movement to get back.
Technically, I did do the Purple Ring Arena. You can go back to Comic.
All right. Let's go. Let's zoom in. COD Maker. This is probably the most difficult part of the level to optimize, I bet. It's got a lot going
Yeah,
on.
this fight is very,
You gotta
very
have
technical.
2 lock-ons and then blood punch the Maker? Like,
And sometimes, if you don't get the first rocket, you have to SSG.
and okay, but the very difficult part is that the only way you can get health and ammo back is by these enemies spread across the whole arena that will instantly refill both. So, you know,
Yeah.
It's very
difficult.
technical stuff.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, I
It's
found
very
this,
impressive how you managed to do it so well in just one take.
the first time I played the game, I found the Comic really difficult.
oh, I
I
think
did too,
everyone did to some
honestly.
extent.
The floor's lava attack really,
Yeah.
really threw
Yeah.
me off.
All right, we're already in the last level. It's been quite the journey, gentlemen.
Oh, this is gonna be funny. So another
this
fight
zip?
technique. Yep.
I know where this is going.
It's
All
going
right,
straight to
Julian,
the end.
baby.
All right, who put the money on 0? Who put the money on 0?
It's
Hole
technically
in
a half.
one.
Yeah, I guess
Technically a
one
half.
Wait, did you fast travel back to the arena to give it
Yeah.
the second B? Oh my lord.
For some reason, that arena doesn't block fast travel, so you just do half of it before the sip and then the rest afterwards.
Yeah, for people
That
who
arena
for,
in particular?
for people who don't know,
Yeah, I
normally
don't
if you're in a combat encounter or have enemies spawned or whatever mood the game's in, you're not able to fast travel unless like you're like in a out of combat state, quote unquote. Yeah, Gabe just doesn't care there.
My mic keeps dying. How long have I been out? Goddamn.
The last
just
part
returned.
of Urdak.
No.
That's so sorry.
Oh, this is so sad. Can we have 500 likes?
Yeah, 500 likes to make Mute's microphone better.
True.
Exactly.
Oh,
It sounds so good on stream, but then you
collision's a
jump into
lie.
a Discord VC and you're gone.
That's true.
Yeah. So I'm doing that to trigger the checkpoint, and now I'm gonna go back
Just turns around.
to do this arena, and I have to get the codex as well. So the only collectible in this whole level.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the only one.
Yeah, there's only one codex in this level. The rest is combat.
Incredible.
When I get back there, I get back to BFG, and I'm also where I want to be. But definitely not going the normal way.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Who needs to do that encounter at the bottom? Is that even a tracked encounter, or is that just progress encounter?
No, it's progress encounter. It has no points associated.
Oh, so yeah, you just go there to grab the BFG and then peace out to do this one.
Ooh.
I don't remember where we're going. Oh, okay, yeah. It's fast travel there. It's faster than going.
The lightsaber.
And there's a lot of funky stuff going on here.
I'm surprised you not do the.
Oh.
Oh wait, you despawned the second phase of the encounter. I remember this.
We're going up.
Yeah.
So you want me to
going
explain?
up.
You want me to explain everything that's going on? It's quite a lot.
After
Please. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's watch the fight very quickly, and then we'll rewind it, and we can go what's going on.
Ice bomb refills just at the right moment. You'll have to see it.
Perfect timing.
Perfect
Have to
timing.
wait a little bit, I think. Yeah. Just waiting for the.
Well, I bet it's waiting a little bit when it's 1/5 speed, but at regular speed it looks like just in time.
Yeah.
Just
All
perfect.
right, so let's
Holy
get this to
menuing.
Yeah.
We'll
Oh.
admire that in a second. Let's Undeceiver,
Yeah.
if you don't mind, take it away.
So you can have to kill the first tyrant, get the BFG ammo, of course, and then you BFG this, and that's what people mostly do, I think, and then you get the Baron as well. So that's the first wave, including the Baron. Then when you touch that there, you trigger the top arena, and then you go here. Can you pause there? Because that's gonna take. Go a little bit farther back.
Here.
Oh no! So when you do that, you trigger the death plane. Sorry, so now the death plane force you up, and then you go here, and this spot pause here.
Yep.
So basically, here you actually are not drowning the BFG ammo. Here I would like another BFG shot if I had one. But ideally I want to get the whole arena, including the pain elementals that spawn afterwards, as well as all the heavies that are downstairs with this BFG shot. So this BFG shot kills a lot of stuff. But in order to make the pain elementals spawn in time to get killed by the BFG ammo, you have to go to this exact right spot and shoot in this exact right angle, because otherwise they spawn too late or the BFG ammo dies before it can hit them. So that was actually really tricky. And if you go too far back, I think you get soft locked as well. So you have to go like this exact spot here. And then after you do that, so if you unpause that kills everything upstairs and downstairs. Yeah, so pause.
Okay. Here,
So-
I'll go back a little.
Yeah, okay, so where are you?
Oh, that's a bit
Oh,
too
that's
far back.
very far back, yeah.
Okay. Here. Don't mind me. BFG.
So pause here, pause.
Okay.
So buff totem spawns downstairs because I
Mhm.
killed the heavies downstairs, and then I need to wait until the buff totem spawns to touch this spot, because this spot is a despawn trigger for the downstairs arena. So now that buff totem that's just spawning, I just despawned it right after.
Oh, damn.
While the BFG is killing the pain elementals on the top stairs, and then I just finished the top arena, which is the Marauder and the Archvile. So there, you see the pain elementals spawning there. There's this Hell Knight that always survives, so just lock on him. Then you get the Marauder, the Archvile, and then pause.
Yep.
So you have to wait for this arena to complete because you have fast travel locked right now. Once this arena complete, then you get fast travel locked. The bottom arena is finished, but it's currently paused because you despawn. So when you spawn an arena, it kind of pauses. So you need to go back to it to get the points. So what I do, if you unpause it, is you wait until you get the checkpoint, and then you fast travel back to that arena, and immediately just to get the points. And then immediately, so I'm fast traveling back to the various east point just to get the combat points, and then reload the checkpoint. Right
Oh
after
yeah.
that.
Well, after doing all the menuing to upgrade everything, you know.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
Now that we have all the
understand that.
context, let's rewind then and watch that combat from the top so we can appreciate it. Okay. Fun fact: back in the day when despawns were allowed in restricted hundo, we would do actually a strat very similar to this, but
I remember.
it was never
Oh, yeah.
really quite understood until afterward, or how I put it, until after we banned despawns.
Yeah. I think this was the reason we banned this was because this is like you despawn
I
like
mean,
2 tyrants, I think.
Yeah, you despawn like 2 of the biggest encounters in the game, something like that. So
Despawn, Deathplane, precise BFG, despawn again,
yep.
and then you clean up.
Also, can we appreciate this
Wow.
menuing that's about to come up?
Yeah.
Wow.
Can we just do that real quick? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
Oh.
Oh my
Oh.
god. Is
that is
possible?
I'm so happy.
Every hundo runner
No.
is jealous, right? Like
I-
they wish.
So one thing
I wish.
pause.
Okay, cool.
Because I would say just that's actually not possible to do really because what I said earlier, like the menuing doesn't get slowed down. So I don't think you can actually do it that fast. Even if you were a robot, I don't think you could. The game wouldn't allow you. Like the slowdown is
Sedge.
helping with the menuing.
Sedge.
Slowdown is
Yeah.
just overpowered.
Holy, that is.
But
That
like
is
we wish we
ridiculous.
could do that.
We
That's
for
wish
sure.
so badly.
Imagine if they had an upgrade all button to a new version. Would that make last version better?
All right, so we're at the final boss. This is a glorified auto scroller.
Yeah, just RPF everything.
so
Yeah,
you-
full auto.
Full
Oh,
auto is
auto.
optimal shotgun DPS on the icon. Yes.
Yeah.
Micro missiles.
Micro missiles.
Basically, I'm optimizing all ammo. I'm using all the ammo that I have in the best way possible.
And all this
Micro
optimization
missiles.
means basically nothing because we have to wait for all the animations of his armor breaking.
Yeah.
So
Fair enough.
it's basically everything you see
It looks
here
cool,
is
though.
just cool. And also diversity, you know?
Yeah.
Missiles. Micro missiles.
Mini macro missiles.
Mm.
I love you get the almost max amount of health from the blueberry.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just
Um,
waiting. So it's just like, what do I do
I mean,
now?
yeah, we're basically just having fun for a little bit while we wait for the second phase.
Like, this is where we should
The
post.
snaps. The
Like in a round.
snaps. Oh my god.
Oh, you gotta make sure to feed the cacos.
Gotta make sure to feed the cacos. It's important. If you don't, your run will be invalidated.
A quick reload checkpoint to make sure that the icon does slightly quicker, gets into animation
I mean-
slightly quicker.
Optimal.
That's it, I didn't- The main reason I did it is so I could segment it, to be honest, so I could do it in two goes instead of one.
I mean, it is technically faster, and that's the best type of faster.
Yeah. So here you can
Just like the
technically
gladiator.
crucible 2 arms. I don't know if you guys do that.
Oh,
I
we
found it was
can.
worth it.
Yes.
Some people do, but they're insane. But
Some do and
It's
some
very fun.
and
run that once.
that's the boss.
don't. Jesus.
Uh,
And now we're just shitpost some more.
yeah, now
got you?
we're just
Yep.
surfing. We're doing some CS:GO surfing to bide the time.
Should have done the pie and gone underneath.
You could.
Yeah, you could
do that.
You could figure out how many toes the icon has. It's 3, by the
Mhm.
way.
It's 3. Also, do you guys know that
On
in
each
Doom
or
3,
cumulative?
Each.
One and a half each.
Yeah,
In
one
Doom
and a
3,
half
the
each.
Archie's toes are conjoined.
Okay, so all that's left now is the verification. I
Yeah,
assume.
which I didn't use slowdown for that.
Makes sense. I mean, you don't need to.
So
Yeah.
this is a 60 FPS.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Just scrolling
See all the
through,
weapons.
showing that
Beautiful.
everything is there.
We can see that the
15
weapons are
eights.
mastered just by the fact that they're highlighted.
Yeah, the color, yeah.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Well, I guess
Codex?
that's the end of that. But this was a freaking ride. Thank you
But
all
does
for
he have
joining me.
Doomblade?
Yeah, does he have Doomblade?
Does
We do have to check
Does
for
he have a
Doomblade.
Doomblade?
That's the
Does
one thing
he
you
have
always check in
Doomblade?
Hundo.
Oh,
I did make sure to get the Doom Blade in the beginning, yeah.
let's
We'll
go.
be the judge of. There we
Oh.
go.
Yeah.
Got it.
It's valid
valid.
All
if
right.
you
Alright.
ignore all the cheats.
Completely valid.
GGs.
Yeah, there's no cheats at all.
Completely valid. Well, thank you
Maybe it's
guys
just like-
so much for joining. This was super fun to watch through and get all your
That was
impressions and
amazing.
stuff. Undeceiver, thank you so much for joining us and really holding our hands in terms of watching this. It's
I mean-
been great.
We have hands.
I love it. I actually feel a little bit self-centered because I don't join the community or streams of other people or anything very often, and I just show up for this when it's about something I did. But what can I say? I am a little bit. I like talking about stuff. I don't enjoy watching streams that much normally, but sometimes I do.
That is
Yeah,
Hey,
We're
you
happy
made
that you
this.
made this.
that is
Yeah,
completely
We're
proud.
very,
fair.
very happy that
I
it is
enjoy
just
talking about this.
amazing the fact that this entire video exists, and
Yeah.
even more amazing is the fact that you not only allowed this watch party to happen, but even joined it and was here to explain all the stuff that we couldn't.
Pretty based.
Yeah. by the way, I feel like you're saying this took, I think 2 years to do. I mean, it would have
Oof.
taken less if I was doing it full time. Would have been probably less than 6 months, but still at least 3 months at the very least. It was quite a bit of time, yeah.
Yeah, quite a bit of dedication, free time. Like, how many hours do you think it took getting all this together?
Total, no, maybe 300, 400, something like that.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know, it's just an estimation, but probably something like that, yeah. I mean, some people have spent a lot more time just grinding runs than that, to be honest.
Oh,
I know, freaking what? Hell,
oh boy.
everyone
yeah, but we
else
don't
in the
finish the runs.
everyone else in this call has spent way more time
Oh.
grinding one run. So
Wait,
Yeah.
Undeceiver, how many hours do you have in the game total?
I don't have that many, to be honest. I think in a little bit below 1500, a lot less than some people.
Yeah.
Wait,
I
that's
just-
5K.
That's a lot of time.
1500's still a lot. Yeah.
That's 8K
Yeah.
hours between the four of us.
Yeah. Is it? I thought you would have at least 2000 each of you three.
Yeah.
I have almost 2,000. I think
I have
Retro also, and fucking Mute
3,600.
over here with.
yeah. Mute
I'm-
has
I'm
a lot.
nerd.
Quarth is just under 2. I'm just over 2,000. So
I remember Sai saying that he had over 2000 back when the event, the BTSL event or whatever it was called.
He had
happened.
2000 when BTRL happened, yeah. He was
Yeah.
playing 10 hours a day.
the dude literally had 18-hour streams of attempts. Like I
Yeah.
expect.
Yep.
Yeah.
Every single day.
Hey,
Yeah.
some people cope with COVID in their own way.
Some people have more healthy COVID hobbies than others. Zai did not.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, I get the grinding for me is a lot more tiring. So doing this task was, even though it was still grinding, it was more fun because you could grind one segment then move on to the next one, rather than just grinding the whole run and then getting it ruined on the end, which is really frustrating, to be honest.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I-
Thank you. I really appreciate talking about this, so thank you.
Oh yeah, no, it was pleasure's all ours. It was fun watching you
Yeah, this
explain
was
it.
fun.
Like yeah.
I knew this run would have been very interesting ever since I saw Blaine do it. So I'm so happy to see it get a proper route with very, very smart decision making and very interesting thought process going behind it.
and also
I
the
don't blame
Urdak.
you.
Yep, the Urdak.
It would be cool if someone was brave enough to try to do the run. As I said, there's bounties for it. I mean, I understand if people don't like it or it's just too much for them, but if someone wants to get some money and also be really cool, they can try to do it personally. And the bounties are easier than doing this whole run, by the way.
If you think you're up for a challenge of learning to run and think this looks interesting, you could also make some money while doing it if you enjoy that sort of thing. So keep that in mind, people.
It probably pay off at like 1 cent per hour or something like that.
$hours.
Well, the whole point is you're supposed to enjoy it, and it's supposed to be icing on the cake, you know?
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's fun. Well, you guys have anything you want to shout out before we end stream?
Shout outs to Retro.
Hi.
Shout out to
Amazing
Retro.
YouTube channel. Subscribe to Retro on YouTube. Retro, and Retry.
Shut up.
Exactly. Thank you for Retro, not just for having a great YouTube channel, but for also being the main person that organizes this entire thing, asking people around, getting the group chat set up, making sure, like, setting updates, making sure everything's going
Forgetting
well,
about it for 2 months.
balancing the audio.
No, what I did is trivial compared to what Undeceiver has done for this. Thank you so much for letting us have this watch party, having us discuss this and everything. It's been great. If you guys want to check out Undeceiver's run, here, let me just quickly do this.
I noticed
will
that your
spam the link
timeline
in
is
chat.
blue.
I mean, I don't care much for my YouTube channel, but yeah, if you wanna, it's there for whoever wants to watch.
It is there. Yeah, it's there if people want to watch the run. So there you go.
As if they didn't watch it here.
Well, who knows? Maybe they want to rewatch it in the future.
They should. It's great.
Yeah, it's a sick run. Anything else anybody want to say before we find some other Doomer to raid?
I'm cool.
I would like to really quickly put the link for the video on the fast travel in Urdak.
You really like
Yeah.
that, didn't you?
Yeah, I think you're a mod
It's-
in the Modern DOOM Speedrunning chat, right? You should be able to spam that. If not, just give me the link in Discord and I can do it.
Mod.
Me ranting for 5 minutes about how cool it is. Yeah.
It's
Ranty.
actually 14 minutes, which is even better.
Yeah.
So we got the short version of the explanation today, people. So
Yep.
If you ever feel like, listening to some obscure Doom tech that is really, really cool, you found your place.
okay, we are going to
There's-
raid a pinnacle of the community, Darave, who is
Darave.
Barame.
They are a big doomer, but they also do Dark Souls stuff, and that's what they're doing now. So show him some love. Any last words? Words of
Nope.
encouragement.
Thank
Words
you.
of wisdom.
Any last words?
Thanks a lot, and hope you guys keep running and finding cool stuff.
Yeah,
I
this'll
might
be-
run again at some point.
This was a lot of fun. Mute, you should get a better mic.
No.
End it on that. We're gonna end it. Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
Go, 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 go.
Go, go, go.